Liberty Press, acting as the press and doing my constitutionally protected activity out here. We do have a SWAT situation out here. Date and time check. It is approximately 40 degrees out here where we are at right now. It is 9:16 a.m. It is a little sunny. And we had officers stop us and just now put up this tape. Yeah, this officer in 127 Adams County, or excuse me, 027, and his partner, yeah, aggressed on LadyJusticeLibertyPRESS. Yeah, Adams County Sheriff. And again, they did not have this tape up. And when Lady J decided to park where she parked, they've decided to quit being so lazy and did in fact put this tape up. We do have a hostage situation, and guess what? Lady J is going to find her way, as I always do. Always, I will find my way. You know what? I don't see any yellow tape at that end. Guess what? There's more than one way around this block. It is not up to the sheriff. Remember, they are not responsible for my safety. I'm a grown-ass adult woman. I've gotten to my life where I'm at without any help from any law enforcement ever. And honestly, the Supreme Courts have ruled that they're not responsible for our safety out here. And that is absolute facts. So whatever Lady J decides to do is up to Lady J.
We might be able to hear him.
Huh?
We might be able to hear him. He's saying something about them come out. Bomb squad here. Do you see the bomb squad?
Hey, Leslie Sullivan. Fancy having you aboard. Thank you.
Notifications just came out, I guess, about my live stream.
Lady J really wants to get closer. Y'all know me all too well. I can hear him talking and negotiating down there over a speaker of sorts, it appears, allegedly. Yep.
Yeah, it's not profitable, but you know what? It's fun.
It's fun, and we're doing our constitutionally protected activity out here, as you know.
It's educational.
Oh, and he's got a long gun, guys. Take note. He's got a long gun pointed down. Yeah. What was your name, sir?
Deputy Hanson.
Deputy?
Deputy Hanson.
Hanson. Is that with an E or an A?
E-N.
E-N.
Yes,
Great. I always have to ask. Thank you. And what is your badge number, sir?
474, ma'am.
474.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that.
I do appreciate that. I'm actually, I think we're kind of on the same side. We're trying to bring the news and the justice and keep liberty alive out here. That's all we're trying to do.
I appreciate you flexing your constitutional rights, ma'am.
That's right. I'm acting as press.
You're doing a great job, baby. I love you. I love how you work and stuff.
Thank you. I am out here, in case y'all wondered, I am in the city of Denver. Well, actually, we're not in Denver now. We're in Adams County.
This is Lady ARVADA?
Arvada, Colorado. I'm out here with...
from nearby agencies?
Yeah. I'm out here with Mr. Amazing from
Hi, guys.
Amazing Audits.
I'll be live again in a minute. Let me upload these videos, okay?
Absolutely.
We're not leaving.
We are not leaving until this situation is ceased.
So that's what they're saying up there. Huh.
No. And if you notice, there is no other press out here. Not even the quote-unquote real
Standoff. Yep, but we're the only press here, guys.
I'm going to get my battery pack from out in here.
ARVADA police officers.
This is from ARVADA. I'm going to grab my battery pack because Lady J's going to go for a little walk. And I'm going to invite all of you guys on this wild adventure too. Can you mind holding this?
No, I don't mind holding that at all. I was getting the door for you. I'll hold the camera. There you go. Without any weapons, dang.
Okay, I've got my battery pack.
Good.
And
for your phone? Great.
yeah, for
Wonderful.
yeah.
It's
I'm gonna
been
go
charged.
I'm gonna try to go for a little walk.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Are you gonna be here?
I'm gonna come after you behind you. I got a couple of uploads to do.
Okay.
I got your back though.
Alrighty.
I'll lock up the van.
The van's locked, I believe. You can double check. But everything's locked. Yeah, it is my plan, if you don't mind. Lady J's going to go for a little walk and see where we can get to in a safe way.
Turn right onto Perry Street.
Let me get this off, guys. I apologize. I did use my, if I can get it off, not messing up the stream. And we're back. Hey, I think my GPS off. Please like, share, subscribe if you have not.
Recording 3900 block of Osceola at West 64th Avenue.
Now, if he was smart, he would have called ahead and let him know that Lady J is on foot. But there was only one yellow line up there that I seen. And you know, I'm going to get my story one way or the other. I'm going to bring you guys the best possible content I can get. Always, always, always.
Always, always. Hey.
And again, I do have Mr. Amazing from Amazing Audits out here. It's the way the lighting is, it's really hard for me to see who all is in the chat right now. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here and climbing aboard with Lady J 1A. Now I can hear them on the horn, on the bullhorn or speaker. And again, I want to thank Mr. Amazing from Amazing Audits for being out here with us all. Yeah, this came across the wire as a possible SWAT situation with hostages. There is hostages, allegedly, from the information that was received from the wire. Getting wounded. Need to do a little more exercises. Walking uphill like this. Oh boy. Again, we are a block over And the officers know that we're here acting as press. We are standing on the first. It's very firm and strong. Hey, hey, hey. Fabulous having you aboard with Lady Justice Liberty Press. Here we are.
All right, we're out of the emergency vehicles.
Yep, we're.
Got here.
It's a possible SWAT situation with possible hostages, according to what came across the wire. That's all we know. We got Adams County Fire Rescue. It looks like this is 1111. And we also have another rescue. 12. And we do have some sheriff over here. Got fire and rescue standing there. We do have Adams County 056. We have another sheriff, Adams County, and I can't mark this, I can't ID this people's unit out here. And then we have a plain one straight on. I'm on this side of the street. Don't tell me where to stand. I am on this side. I'm good. I'm good. You are you are fire. Stay in your pay scale. Okay? Thank you. I am acting as press. I am on this side of the line. So stop. You're barking you're out of order.
He's behind the tape, so
There's nothing you can do about it, sir. I know my rights. And I am standing firm and I'm standing strong on the First fucking Amendment. Like it or not. Do not come over here, fire crew, and start barking orders. You are out of your pay scale. You're out of your pay grade. Shame on you, fireman. Shame on you. Stay in your own goddamn pay scale. Do not bark orders to the people. Shame on you. You should know better than that. If you don't, get some fucking education. Yeah. And, okay, you see what we got going here? Yeah. You know what this is called? Prior fucking restraint. This bitch at 124 is doing prior fucking restraint. Yeah, you see that? That's called prior restraint, and that's wrong, Miss Sheriff. That's a fucking wrong. Prior restraint. The people are fucking woke out here. Captain, the people are fucking woke. Shame on you for trying to do prior restraint when someone is doing the fucking First Amendment. I'm going to get your badge number, ma'am. You aren't going to identify 124. Do you see what they did, guys? They're acting as fucking tyrants. This pig is a tyrant.
Ma'am, we're going to be pulling the medic up through here.
Do whatever you got to do. I'm not fucking stupid. I do have an IQ and I know how to get out of the road when I need to. Not a minute before.
can you hold this and I'll move the car out of the way?
Lady Lady J's getting on the people's fucking property. Yeah, I'm standing on the people's property, and he's trying to dehead me with this plastic right here. Yeah, we don't need fire department people posing like they fucking know what they're doing when they fucking clearly don't. And trying to tell the people they can't see whenever they're clearly doing their constitutionally protected activity. You cannot criminalize constitutionally protected activity ever. That's been ruled upon by the Supreme fucking Courts of America. Prior restraint. I'm calling you as prior restraint, ma'am. Shame on you. There will be complaints filed on your ass. You can guarantee that. Oh, I'm just following orders. I don't know the difference from right and wrong.
I don't hear them on the horn anymore.
Yeah, they're not on the horn anymore.
Possibly talk to somebody to come out, maybe?
Yeah, she's trying to block the camera, trying to block the view by posing her cars like that. Like if I really fucking wanted to cross this line, I fucking could. Plastic isn't gonna fucking stop a person, dumb fucking ass. Yeah, plastic doesn't stop a human from crossing. If I wanted to be belligerent, I fucking can be. Only the fucking belligerent have fucking motherfucking rights in America. You don't like my language? Fuck you. Yeah. When you start stomping on people's rights, that's where fucking niceness ends and fucking redress starts beginning. Yeah. Redress and protest. Yeah, my God-fearing rights. Whatever that is. They think that people out here in America are so goddamn stupid, they don't know what in the hell. Hey, hey, hey. Fancy having you aboard, Lucky Laptop News. Hey, hey, hey. Fur 147. Cammed up caveman. My brother. Hey, hey, hey.
We got some of that Al SoCal energy up in here today, guys.
Hey, hey, hey. We love Al SoCal too.
Al SoCal, he's always out there at night.
We got Rosie things. Joyce McDermott. Yes, yes, I do need to breathe. Thank you for the reminder.
Lion 1, where are you at, man?
I had, in case anybody missed it, I had somebody from Fire and Rescue try to tell Lady J not to cross this line. Like I don't already know. You know, I'm the one that always advises them to put up the yellow tape. And I always tell them, I will follow your yellow tape. I just need to know where I can stand and walk, step. But I'm not going to have you tell me. No, no. I'm not going to have you guys tell me where I can and can't step. No, not when I'm doing a constitutionally protected activity. I've done told I'm out here acting as press. I am press right now. Absolutely. And they can like it, they can lump it, or they can quit their job right now today, this moment, and go work for the private sector. They don't like the protest and the redress. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you all for coming in. I see Jayco KS COPWATCH. Hey, hey, hey. Fabulous having you aboard with Lady Justice Liberty Press. Western Missouri. What is it? Variety. Hey, hey, hey. Lovely, lovely. Seeing each and every one of you here. Right now, right now. Hey, hey, hey. Nothing like a good Saturday morning protest to wake yourself up on so many levels. Yeah, happy Fuck the Cops Day. Hey, hey, hey. Happy Fuck the Cops Day. Ole!
There you go. That's worth $1 in the Cash App, guys. Let's get $1 over at the Cash App for Happy Fuck the Cops Day.
Happy Fuck the Cops Day!
All right.
Ole!
Will you shoot us $1 for every time she sings?
Yeah, they might shoot me $1 for every time I sing to shut me up. Who said I can stay on key? I never claimed to be a singer, though it'd be nice. I know a lot of songs.
Shut her up. But shut up in the envelope.
Hey, hey, hey! Happy Fuck the Cops Day! It's every day of my life! And this is how I keep those piggies at bay! Happy Fuck the Cops Day! Wole! Or something like that.
I think that was it. Very good.
That song is brought to us from none other than Eric Brandt. Let's remember our dear friend and fellow advocate, Eric Brandt, who is unfortunately spending 12 years in Denver prisons for free speech. No one ever was hurt, injured, or maimed. He only had heartfelt wishes and free speech, and is now spending 12 years for that. So let's remember Eric Brandt. I do have some information about Eric Brandt if you would like to give him a post, if you'd like to write him, either through JPay or snail mail way. It is on my community if you'd like to get his address over the holiday seasons. Maybe wish him some festiveness, the best you can, considering. And again, this is an alleged hostage situation out here where SWAT was allegedly called out. And again, what started Lady J's redress and her protest here was I did have a fire rescue crew person tell me that I couldn't stand here. Yeah, he was well out of his pay scale, way out of his pay grade, and I don't know where he thought he was at, but he clearly was not in reality, clearly. And Lady J had to snap him back. He did have to complain to the sheriff. The sheriff did say, well, she's not on the other side of this line right here, so there was nothing she could say or do. Just like there was nothing he should have been saying or doing to Lady J. He's the one that engaged with me first. Yeah. And Lady J was not even trying to attempt to cross this plastic crime scene tape. I'm always asking them to put the crime scene tape up. We do look like we have two members of SWAT, the way they're dressed, I'm assuming. By the way they're dressed, they're from the SWAT team. Heading this way.
heard about them with the long guns right there, huh?
Yep, yep. Yes, we did have long guns out, as we did allegedly have this, the SWAT team. These guys here are actually from fire and rescue, per what their back of their alphabet.
Thank you very much, Sarge. Appreciate that.
Yeah, well, prior restraint is the people's not liking the prior restraint your sheriff department is doing here. Shame on you guys. The people are fucking woke out here, sergeants.
Give us a press release.
Well, that's good.
That would be nice if you guys
Well, I don't like prior.
You know, I'm happy for you. You should have seen me. I'm proud of you.
Well,
You told them your mind, but
yeah.
maybe let's try and think more professionally.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I am being professional.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
For nice tone and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Well, the only reason why I say that, you know what I mean, is you could do a report as a live reporter out here.
Well, that's
There's no
true.
other Press, he offered to come talk to us. You know,
Well, that's good.
And on the next one, maybe it's a worse situation, or you could get more details or something.
Right,
I
absolutely.
don't want bad things to happen.
Well, yeah, but I think he needs to understand that the people understand what's going on here with parking that way. You know, that,
Are they, but also creating privacy in public?
well, are they creating privacy in public?
They're a public entity.
They're trying to create privacy, but they are a public entity, so should they be creating privacy? No. Especially when they see that somebody is out here trying to get a story, that they're trying to hinder, if you will, that. And that's not cool, you know.
No, you're right. You're right.
And they need to be
And
called
even
on
if you're
that.
not right, you know what? You have the right to criticize the actions of the police. So,
That's right.
And that leads to a healthy democracy. So
That's
even
right.
if you aren't right. Even if someone else disagrees with you, criticism is healthy. So
Right, and good
totally
debate,
support.
healthy debate is also healthy.
That's right.
You know, having good conversations, and I'm always saying that, having good, healthy conversations does help
Bring a holiday spirit over here.
communicate stuff.
Let's give them some good lighting, huh? I set you up for some amazing lighting, man. So
Oh,
you look
gosh,
good
you
on
got-
camera.
You got a full setup for me and everything.
Yeah.
I like that. Thank you.
Thanks for talking with us today.
Well, you know what? I don't think that there's not a lot of help when you just keep everything hidden. So I'll tell you what I can. So,
She agrees.
I agree completely.
we're on the same page.
The inquiring
Give it to
minds
you, same
of the
page.
world want to know.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll just tell you a little bit I know. So about 5:35, we got a 911 call, a possible hostage situation at this house. What is that, 2 in? So our deputies got here, and they heard some screaming inside, or and we were able to just check the cell phone stuff, and once we, I guess it was determined there was like a barricade situation. There were some other subjects in the house, so for that person's safety, we didn't want to push the envelope. So we scaled back, called all of our other resources, which took a little bit of time, but got here. And I don't know if you guys heard when you got here, they're making announcements like, if we come to the door, surrender or whatever.
We could hear
Yeah.
that something was being said, but not exactly
Yeah.
what was being said.
Yeah, so they're basically just calling out commands like, occupants of that particular house come out to the sound of our voice, it's something like that. And
Right.
from there, that took a few hours. And also, our detectives came on scene, so we tried to get all of our resources here so we could remedy this as safely as possible. And that's the ultimate goal: is we don't want to put anybody in harm that's doesn't need to be. So whether they're a suspect, victim, the community at large, we want to make sure this can be handled peacefully and safely.
Absolutely.
So that was the ultimate goal. So we kind of we took it slow. There wasn't a determination that we need to push further. Obviously, if something happened and we had to kick in a door, our team was trying to do that. They didn't have to do that, which was very nice. But yeah, so and I don't know if you guys could see either, but at some point, the occupants started just coming out to us, and so we were able to take them into custody. So it's based, and honestly, that's all I have, is that the occupants who are possible suspects, or at least were involved in whatever the situation was going on, or that was organically happening, we got the 911 call. They're all being interviewed, or will be interviewed here momentarily. And then the victim who called us to let us know that everything was happening, she's being just checked out by medical, which is a standard precaution that we do, just to make sure she's safe. And then now it'll be a little bit slower investigative process for evidence collection. So I honestly, I don't know how long they'll be here, but
Nobody was actually physically hurt in this whole process. Is that correct?
I don't know of that. So she said on that initial 911 call, she said, they're holding me, so that's one thing where I wasn't able to get close enough and talk to anybody who had the medical stuff, but she's being treated just in case there was anything, because there might be internal injuries that we just can't visibly see.
Right,
so
right.
Especially
or in the more emotional injuries as well.
Absolutely, yeah. And so we have nurses and trauma centers who have people who are specialized to take care of that as well. And we also have victim services resources that we always offer.
You guys are fabulous.
So it's one of those things where, and I get it, when we first met, I was trying to determine, didn't know what was going on, so just safety first. I apologize.
Well, if I may make a comment,
sure.
I've gone all over the United States, literally filming government, primarily cops, and I'm always begging for these yellow lines to be put up, because I find more often than not cops are lazy when it comes to this. They'd rather give unlawful directives to the people that's out here, and that's not the way it should be, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. I'm begging for these. Now, what got my redress and my protest is I had someone from fire and rescue stepping way off of their pay scale, way off of their pay grade, telling the people out here, you can't stand here. I was on this side, and he got to complaining to one of the sheriff deputies over here, and there's nothing they can do, because I wasn't even trying to cross this line, because again, I'm begging for these lines, always.
What's your name, or what do you like to be called?
I'm Lady Justice Liberty Press. Call me Lady J.
Lady J.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
And your name, please, Sergeant?
So I'm Sergeant Adam Sherman with the Adams County Sheriff's Office.
Sergeant. I'm Jamie. This is excellent interactions, man.
Absolutely, and I love it. Absolutely loving it.
I'm a people person. I love.
Do you have a card, sir?
I absolutely do.
Oh, loving it.
So I'm our public information officer, so I'm a little bit more familiar with just whether it's independent media, whether it's our local media.
Okay.
But it's one of those things where I've also
That makes sense.
on my and honestly at the street level, a lot of deputies and cops in general, we train on the skills portion, the driving, the shooting, the arrest control, but we don't train on the people skills as much as we should. So it's just one of those things where I want to make sure, much like you mentioned, that our personnel have the best practices and lawful practices. So I've created some classes where I teach it to our cadets and to our platoon plays on.
I'm loving that.
Well,
Thank you.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's one of those things where, in our mind, especially the younger deputy down there, because not only is this for our protection, but for you guys.
I also want to say one other thing. We were parked a little differently. We were parked like we're supposed to be parked. Not long with. Deputy decided to start standing in front of the camera. That's called prior restraint. Okay? You know that as well as I do. And Lady J does not like when prior restraint is trying to be enforced on someone that is doing a constitutionally protected activity, that is vocal, saying I'm acting as press, I am press, and as far as I'm concerned, she's trying to step on my rights. By doing so, and I tried to redress her, and let her know. Yes, I do need to know her name and her badge number. I would like her card as well for the record, for the police record that we are compiling. So
no, that works. But going back to just previously, I'm all for just the basics to where we can have this copacetic relationship instead of the adversarial. So I'm not
trying to be adversarial, but I will throw down a good protest if warranted.
That's why I came over here.
Yes, absolutely.
Pardon me just 1 second.
I do need your card, ma'am.
All right.
Yep. Prior restraint is never warranted. And that's exactly what you are trying to do there, ma'am. Just letting you know.
So
We will be filing a complaint on you, ma'am. So I do need your card so I can do that. I need to know who I'm complaining about. Yep.
Oh, here they go. That's
And you now know why I will be complaining. So make sure you get your story straight, ma'am. Just letting you know. Live on the internet. Yepper. Parking your car like that, or I should say the people's units, because we do entrust you with those vehicles. They're not yours.
Right.
Entrusting you for you to park it that way is inappropriate. And you got a problem with that? Well, whoever's above you can come and talk to Lady J about it. Nothing I'm saying here is wrong. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Oh, man, I please have one since you have them out. I just collect them and I really like that. Thank you.
This is her MM Deputy number 227.
Wow, what a gym we got to today.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
this way,
And now she's parking even further over, trying to prior restrain Lady J even more.
ARVADA, public relations officer, right?
Well, I did enjoy having that little conversation with this sergeant over here. He was extremely professional. I think Lady Justice Liberty Press let him understand my stance and why there was even a protest or a redress. I let him understand that we had a fire rescue person try to step on Lady J's rights for no reason. There was no reason, no warranted reason. I was standing, as you guys seen on the live earlier, right here on this side of this yellow tape. And anybody that's been following Lady J for any time knows I love it when the cops are not lazy and they do put out this yellow tape. I beg for it all the time. I don't need a cop telling a free person where they can and cannot step. That's inappropriate. And anybody that agrees with anything Lady J has said, please throw a 1 down in the stream. Throw a 1 down if you agree with what Lady J is saying. If there is something that you feel that I'm saying that is inappropriate myself, throw a 2 down there, and why? Throw a 2 down and why you think what I'm saying is inappropriate. We want to get a conversation going in the chat if we can. Hey. Indoctrinated. Hey. Fabulous having you aboard with Lady Justice Liberty Press. Again, I'm out here with Mr. Amazing from Amazing Audits. And we are out here in Adams County, out here Lady J has done a lot of growing, a lot of learning along the way. I'm still growing and I'm still learning. There's always room for improvements. Always. Yes, we are in Colorado. We're out here not for just our rights, but for everyone's rights. We have to sometimes flex those rights.
there was a standoff, and they all came out.
And now she is taking down the yellow tape. The yellow tape is coming down as we speak, guys. We do have 015 Adams County leaving the scene, it appears. We also have 128 Adams County leaving the scene. We have an unmarked copper in this BJQZ37. We have a negotiating, this is the SWAT right here. We also have 091 Adams County. We've got somebody in the back of that unit. Somebody's being transported in 091. We also have Adams County 124.
You guys want to call the Adams County Sheriff's Department and ask for a safe arrival. Oh, here we go.
I apologize. So sorry, that was one of our local media networks as well. So
That's all good.
Thank you for cooperating with us, man.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
guys. No, I'm one of those where I
We
like
need
rules.
we need more of you in this
That's-
world.
Well, and that's honestly, and I try to be humble, but if I have any knowledge I can help anybody else, I try to share that. Whether that's with you guys, whether that's our neighbors, our community members, whether that's my.
He's
my
not a
fellow
supremacist. I love
No,
it.
I love it. Absolutely.
I'm a I don't know what's the opposite. What's a
You
I'm a
treat
generalist. Like
everybody
everybody.
A generalist,
Let's throw
okay.
the gumboist. Let's throw it all in the gumbo and see what we can work.
Are you in a
Now,
gumbo?
we run into a lot. We have
We have
identified
740.
have even identified that
Sheriffs.
is,
That
the
was
supremacy
740.
line, and it kind of separates us, and we're glad to not have that division today.
Well, it's one of those where, and again, I've tried to take the approach of it from an educational standpoint, because I preach to, again, in our academy, in our trainings, it's I'm we need to be the us and them, not a us versus them mentality.
That's right.
Because and as I was telling, I don't know if you guys heard me when I was talking to some of the neighbors out there, they were asking a few questions, but I'm like, these are your resources. Because the one guy was asking me about some of the vehicles. I'm like, absolutely. I'm like, I would love to have you guys at any of our community events come out, because normally what we do is we give people tour. Like, honestly, we were just out at Walmart last weekend, and we were giving people tours of one of the vehicles that was here. Yeah, but
Yep.
go inside, because my view is your tax money's paying for it. Come check it out. Come
You
see
invited us.
Remember that?
Yeah,
But no, when we're at our community events, that's what it's for. It's for education.
Absolutely.
It's for handshakes.
Positive interactions, man.
Absolutely, because obviously
Building positive relations in the community.
Right, we haven't got to this point with all the discord without there being issues on our side as well, right?
I love
So
it.
if we could break down some of those barriers, and I'm one of those where I'd rather pull the veil back a little bit instead of keep everything hidden. We don't get anywhere.
We don't even want to look as hard then, huh? We stand
That's
back
right.
and we're like, when you try to hide it, then we're like,
Then we
what
got to
is it we're
figure it
missing?
out.
So, but and that's the sad part too is
Yeah.
I network with a lot of our surrounding agencies too, and try to share that mentality. And you'll find some who they're just the old school, like and that's to their detriment. That's
Yep.
the detriment of their officers and their interaction. To me, I only view it as they're only harming themselves.
Right, you made your whole department look good today now.
Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate it. And honestly, all I wanted to do was connect with you guys and give you the
Well,
information I had.
Please
you.
pass on prior restraint stuff. It's not looking good for the individuals, and I will say it that way, that choose to do that.
Yeah.
It feels like you're trying to hide something when you pull that
I totally
game. Okay.
No, I totally
So
get it.
please express that to
Yeah.
224, I believe is her badge number.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
I've got her card. So
What
We're just
What
independent.
channel do you guys
Yeah,
have?
my name's Jamie. I'm with Amazing Audits.
Okay.
You've been super with us. If you see me again, I'm all about building positive relations in the
seriously,
community.
I see
So
the hard glasses, man.
My
I'm all about it.
my
One
camera
love.
lens helps show that, right? And if you build a positive relationship with me, I'm here to build that bond
Yeah.
with you, so everyone will see
No,
that.
and I hope to come across you guys again. And I hope you have safe travels as you go around the country.
Oh, absolutely.
And I can't imagine what beautiful things you've seen as you've been.
Oh, I've
gosh.
seen some
the
gorgeous
caves
things.
in
He's
Missouri?
traveled with me
Caves
for a
in
year.
Missouri were
yeah.
something. Let me tell you what, if you get a chance, if you've never been there, they have these caves with these stalactites and these little crystals and stuff.
They're
and it's
gorgeous. They're
one
beautiful.
of the most amazing
I've
things
been
I ever seen.
to.
Arkansas too has the
is
same
it-
case.
Yeah, and they have the diamond parks too, right? Oh, man.
yeah, Arkansas. Yeah.
Nice, beautiful.
When
Well, it was a
when you go
pleasure
to the
meeting you
East
guys.
Coast, you want
Pleasure
to see the
meeting you as
sunrise,
well.
man,
Thank
over
you.
that east, you know, coming up in the east, I never seen nothing like that before either. So
Yeah.
take it easy. Thanks for chatting.
Take care.
What did I say, Bert?
That was lovely, lovely, lovely. We got a good little interview with this sergeant.
Free to follow us on our social too.
Oh, absolutely. Lady Justice, Liberty Press out there.
He didn't miss the shameless plug, guys. I
That's
love it.
right.
Thanks to the public
Follow
relations
him on
officer
his social on their social media, and he, of course he's talking about Adams County. Of course we'll follow them, and we'll also
Is the deteriorated scene, guys?
at them so they know exactly what's being said about them
Maybe,
out there.
maybe the neighbors want to give an interview.
Perhaps.
If you ask them, you never know. Hi, man. Catch anything juicy you want to talk about? Hi, dudes.
You're good. The neighborhood's much better off. I love that statement. Thank you. Thank you. We do have a message from one of the peeps out here saying the neighborhood is now better off now. So thank you. And we do have Adams County. This looks like a ghost. Are you guys trying to leave? No. Okay, I'll get out of your way if you are. We do have a ghost car here. I'm not seeing the number. This Adams County vehicle is 002. I'm going to find out what this ghost car, oh, it's 074. It's in ghost writing right up here. 074.
I've kind of gone along the years and shit, man. I got into it for my reasons because I was a street living person and the cops were always in my life. And then I've seen, you know, more recently, I've seen an officer use an art gun and restore someone's life.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
And I've got a new perspective, man. I just want to, like, not have problems. If mankind were to end tomorrow, my thing is I don't want to bring in.
We have another unit
negativity
pulling up.
Yeah, no, I feel you. And honestly, that's my whole
We have another unit pulling up. Again, I want to get that unit number. It's the People's Unit, and it's a ghost unit as well. And of course, a ghost unit, you can't really see. It's 038. This ghost unit is 038. That is the People's Unit right there. The People's Unit. We entrust these officers. Oh, there's a canine in this guy. Oh, hence the red puppy dog in the back. See? Says stay back canine. Again, that's in ghost, so you can't really see it unless you're really looking hard.
Yes? But yeah, so both. No, I have.
Does appear that we have mental health out here with these guys. Out here in Denver, we do have someone from mental health that usually rides along with the officers.
They're okay with it. It's not unusual to be documenting so many moments. But for my generation, older generation.
Hey, Joyce McDermott. Fabulous having you aboard.
But
We've got Western Missouri Variety.
It's just one of those things where it's become less.
We also have Undoctrinated. Hey. Cammed Up Caveman. Hey. Fabulous having each and every one of you aboard with Lady Justice Liberty Press. We have the one and only Leslie Sullivan on board. Hey. Thank you for climbing aboard with Lady Justice Liberty Press. Rosie Things. Hey. Lucky Laptop News. Just trying to go through here and see who all is on board with Lady Justice. Please like, share, subscribe. throw a comment or two down. Let's get some conversations in the live stream going. Let's get some conversations in the comment section going. Now, I'm going to safely assume nobody's here. The hostage in this house was taken via paramedic. The person that was creating that hostage situation was taken off in 091, that people's unit. So is there anybody here other than the cops in this residence able to thumb through and do whatever they got to do, go through all these personal belongings that's in this home? Is that a Fourth Amendment?
Take care, Lady J.
Thank you very much, sir.
I'm going to drive south here, so I'm just beyond.
Oh, absolutely.
No prior restraining saying.
No prior restraint. I love it. Forward moving. He understands how I feel about that. Standing on.
Yeah, he understood it all.
Yes, he did. He did.
Almost
I'm really liking this guy.
Nothing else.
And I don't say that often. I don't say that often, y'all. But he was a very good resource sergeant.
Yeah, see, that's another one. What I'm saying is you never know when you'll get one of these anonymous, like really revealing interviews just because you built
Some rapport.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Rapport goes a long
But
way.
see, I think nobody's in this house other than the sheriff. So they're able to go through all these guys' personal belongings without them knowing what they're thumbing through. They're able to get whatever evidence they want to get. Nobody's here to
Well, hopefully they don't have a public defender, and their attorney will be looking closely at
well,
Evelyn.
I've got issues. They're stepping all over Fourth Amendment here. All over.
We can't leave. I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody's here to say what they actually took or didn't take, if in fact they are taking anything for evidence. You know, and they're supposed to itemize everything down. If they do take anything for evidence, it's supposed to be written down on a paper somewhere, and it's supposed to be signed off. Right, guys? That's how that works.
These people are the worst part of this entire community.
Are they?
Saying
Okay.
that is crazy.
Oh, well,
Just
see,
so
I
you
don't know.
Defending them is
No.
just
I'm
foolish.
defending Fourth Amendment.
No,
I'm defending Fourth Amendment. That's what I'm defending.
Yeah.
I'm not defending these guys because I don't know
would
these
hope-
guys. I don't know
You
them.
obviously don't.
No, I don't know any. Yeah.
This shit is the worst thing that ever happened to ARVADA and Adams County.
Oh, okay.
Plain and simple.
We're getting some
Do tell,
feedback
man.
from
Well,
some of
I'll
the
pass,
people that
but
live.
Yeah,
no,
don't
we're.
make assumptions about what's going on here because this shit's horrible. For if you live in this neighborhood or from Colorado,
I'm from my mother originally.
that's what people not from Colorado say.
Yeah, I'm from. I travel the union and I videotape government. That's what I do.
Okay, cool.
And I have gone
Yeah,
all over the
supporting
United
those guys
States.
is just asinine, though.
Well, no, I don't believe that you actually know what you're talking about. The thing is that what we're talking about is rights. And
Yeah,
everyone's
Fourth Amendment.
rights.
The Fourth Amendment
They
right
get
of the
theirs-
Constitution.
Yeah.
If they get
Yeah.
theirs taken away, then yours are taken away too.
Yeah.
man.
Dude, you don't understand what you're talking about here. We're
Well,
talking
no, I've asked you to give it, and you didn't want to give us details, so I'm
aggressive
telling you
drug
how
dealing,
the rights work.
aggressive drug dealing, and a poor old lady we haven't seen in months that potentially was dragged off in this ambulance. But it's really sad. It's really sad.
Yeah.
Thank God this happened.
Well, yeah. Thank you so very much for your commentary, your feedback, your statement, if you will.
And those guys.
Yeah. But again, we do have it is.
Really doesn't understand it.
Yeah,
And
he
you know
doesn't
what it
understand.
is? I picked up on it really quick. It's a supremacist mentality.
Yeah.
They're from Colorado.
They're
so
from
that's what
Colorado. I'm from my mother originally. I have traveled the United States of America more than once since 2020, September of 2020, I might add. I've gone around this union 5 times now. That's why I'm on That's why I am on 5. Because I've been around the United States 5 times since 2020. And I have filmed government primarily.
They didn't give any space in the conversation for people that might have been in this home that had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, there could have been.
Like, it sounds like the people looking over the wall in Israel is talking about the Palestinians, doesn't it?
Well,
just exactly like that. They're all bad inside. This is the worst thing to ever happen to our community, right?
Well,
It's the same exact thing.
Pretty much. That was the opinions of one. Again, I don't live here, never claimed to live here. Been around the United States, again, like I said, 5 times. That's why I am on season 5. For everyone that has followed me since the beginning, you know.
I request that you block our license plates and our faces out of any imagery or videos.
Well, guess what? You are in public, so that's how that works. Guess what? You are in public, sir. You're in public.
You're defending the fucking drug dealers.
You think whatever you want to think, you know?
Criminals. Why don't you defend criminals?
Surely there were other people in the house besides drug dealers and
There could have been other people that lived there, like children or other adults. You don't know. You're making some wide statement. Good night. Good night.
Whatever, Karen.
Whatever. I am standing clearly on the public sidewalk, saying whatever in the fuck I want to however in the fuck I want to. So you don't like it, too bad. Move to China or wherever your bigoted ways want to move you. Anyway, again, I am on the public sidewalk, as it's clearly seen here. Yeah, whatever, Darren. Again, I do have question about the 4th Amendment. There is nothing being written down that I can see. If in fact they choose to take anything.
Well, they 100% all of the time approach the fucking camera and start talking to the camera and then say shit like, I don't want to be on your camera, blur my face out of your fucking video and shit.
Yeah.
You didn't need, you came over here and then
yeah.
you started speaking to the
yeah,
people
you're the one that came down here and started engaging.
Platforms on the internet. I mean, we weren't even, my cameras were pointed over here.
Yeah.
I had no concern.
I've never even looked at those guys until just moments ago when I turned over there trying to show some respect. Well, respect goes out the door when you start acting like that. Yeah, respect goes out the door. And again, he's coming out whining and crying. I'll defend whatever I want to. I'm defending the Constitution of the United States, dumbass. The Constitution of the United States of America. Dumbass. No, you can see it however the fuck you want to, dumbass. I'm defending the Constitution of the United States of America. The 27 amendments that go along with it, too.
He keeps inciting it and then he wants to try to turn it around like fucking we've got.
Yeah. And again, I have to say, I've stayed on this public sidewalk. I was showing respect, but respect is earned, not given. No fucking more.
Because now I know, see supremacy.
Idiot. Yes. Indoctrinated.
He knows everything he needs to know.
Yes, indoctrinated it. Said it correctly in here. Thank you, indoctrinated.
That fucking bigot.
Yeah.
Period.
Well.
Of the highest fucking order.
What an asshole. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out.
Aren't these the tyrants that we deal with every day?
That is the license plate number that's going on.
Well, this is actually a matter of
this is a license plate. Yeah. I want to complain. I'm making a complaint.
That's illegal.
Right there. That's illegal right there. There's no emergency. There is no emergency. That is illegal. I'm making a complaint.
Horns are 100% illegal.
That is 100% illegal. Throwing out your...
Horns are for emergencies only.
Horns are for emergencies only.
That's a disturbance of
The disturbance of the peace.
They're parked on private property then.
Well, they can stop. You can have a talk with them and tell them.
Have a talk with them. It's on their own private.
Okay, that's fine. 074 is an asshole, in my personal, humble opinion. I'm not on the property. I am on the public sidewalk.
Okay, well, you're standing on the grass.
Well, too bad. I'm on the public sidewalk. And you can like it or you can lump it. Hey, Titus, I need your card. Been you engaged with me? Need your card. Seems how you want to engage with the people out here on the public sidewalk doing their constitutionally protected activity. Constitutional protected activities can never be criminalized. I'm acting as press. I am conducting myself as press. And you might get a little redress and a little protest if you want to open yourself up. That was your warning. And again, as you can see, this sidewalk is in fact covered because they don't take care of their yard work correctly. And that is not the people's problem. That's their problem. So if we're going to get testy about 2 centimeters of dirt that's growing on the people's property, we can get testy about that, sir. Yes, sir. And it's been live on the internet. It's been filmed. So what are we doing in this house now, sir, without anybody here to know what you guys are thumbing through? Is this a Fourth Amendment violation? And if not, why? Please answer.
I don't have anything to tell you. I don't know.
Well,
I'm here to hold
does
crime scene
things
security.
need to be documented when you're going through taking evidence? Doesn't that need to be documented and written down, what is being taken? There's nobody in this house to keep their stuff safe from y'all. You know, I'm sure that more than one person lived in this house, and you guys are thumbing through everybody's personal effects and property here. There's a fourth going on here, a fourth violation. I know it. I feel it. Absolutely. That's what Lady J's about. The Constitution of the United States. I'm standing strong and I'm standing firm on the First Amendment. There are 5 elements to the First Amendment. Sir, do you know what the 5 elements of the First Amendment are? I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm asking you a direct question. What are the 5 elements? You took an oath to uphold the Constitution, sir, did you not? Did you not take an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America? Okay, then what is the 5 elements of the Constitution of the First Amendment?
I'm not getting into this argument.
You're not getting into this argument because you don't fucking know.
You can stay
Because
on
you
the
don't.
public-
I can say whatever the fuck I want to.
Just all I'm asking is please stay on the public sidewalk.
I am staying on the public sidewalk. You don't need to bark directives to me, sir. Quit barking directives. I know what I can and can't do. I'm not stupid. This is not my first rodeo. Yeehaw! It's not my first rodeo, okay?
I mean, you asked him to do something about this crime, right?
I did, and he's being lazy. It's on public or private property.
Huh. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. And I've asked him what the 5 elements of the First Amendment is. And he did say that he did swear an oath to protect the Constitution of the United States, yet he does not want to tell me what the 5 elements of the First Amendment is. You got freedom of press, freedom of religion, freedom to assemble. What else is there? There's only 2 left, sir. I've helped you with a lot. Protest. Come on. Cat's got his tongue. The cat's got K9's tongue. Yeah, okay.
Cat's got canines tongue. You have a dog, man?
Yeah, he's got a...
What's his name?
Bruce.
Bruce. That's a good name for a pooch. I like
Can I
it.
get a shot of him? We love dogs.
Is he a secret police?
They-
What's Bruce's badge number? Sure he does. I would like Bruce's card, please.
Bruce does not have a card. He's a dog.
Well, he does get paid. He is,
not get paid.
yes, he does. For taking care of, yes, he does. I'm not stupid. He does get a paycheck. Oh, yes, he does. He gets paid very well for a canine. Oh, yes, he does. Not stupid. Canines are also officers too. Yes, they are. Absolutely. And if you're not getting paid for your dog, you're getting ripped off. I'm just telling you. Because canine officers do get paid for their dog. Their dogs do get paid very fucking well. They get their food paid for, all of their vet bills paid for. Oh yes. Oh yes. Not dumb.
Thank you for watching both streams, Road Dog Media.
Hey, 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 Road Dog. Fabulous.
Liberty Press, looking beautiful. That was a lady. Probably the nicest lady I've ever met. Definitely top 5. She's super person.
No, but I can throw a redress in a second, guys. That's right. I can go from 0 to 100.
Because there's honesty and integrity, and she's genuine. So that's my reasons for liking the role with Lady J for so much. I just dig it when she spots out little stuff.
Yeah, I really feel like more than just one individual lives in this house. And because of that, and because we're open to thumb through everybody's stuff, somebody's getting their Fourth Amendment violated right here, right now at 6502. That is the address, 6502. Yeah, anything you can see in public can be recorded, can be filmed. Absolutely.
Potentially that the owner of the home was in the ambulance.
Potentially.
And told them that they may do whatever they need to do.
Well,
So
maybe.
the owner.
Again, we didn't hear that one way or the other.
I'm just offering, you know how
Yeah.
I love to speculate.
Well, yes.
I'm the speculator.
Well, yeah. That may or may not have happened, though, in reality. I do like to keep things in the real realm. Absolutely.
This car looks like it's been in a few chases, man.
This car?
Stolen vehicle.
Maybe. It's got some screws coming out over here. That could be an owie situation if somebody grazed through across that. That could really injure your leg. I could see. I don't know how safe that is. And it's got a flat tire too.
That's what I was looking at. I'm like, this thing.
Yeah, it needs some better tires. For sure, for sure.
What happened? What did he say to you?
Huh?
What did he say to you when you first talked to him?
Oh, he said there's nothing I could do because it's on public or private property.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, really? Okay.
And remember, the property tax is what pays for the police.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, you know, I did that for many years. I owned my own property from the time I was barely 20 till just a few years ago, when I chose to do what I do full time and travel around the union, filming government. Hey, 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 GeoX. You just want to be called Geo? I'll just call you Geo. Okay, brother? This is
I can't
my...
tell you how many times I've seen arguments out here in Colorado devolve into whether or not you're from Colorado.
Well, you know...
That determines if you're right or wrong. In a lot of cases.
I love Geo. He's like, you rock, girlfriend. Yeah, that's true. I've seen that a lot. If you're not...
He jumped right on it
it's
within a few minutes of you talking to, or him talking to you first.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I don't live in this neighborhood. I agree. I don't.
All about supremacy, man.
Well, their supremacy can kiss my ass, okay? That's just the way Lady J looks at it.
Not all about. I've met some good people.
You want to be supremacy because I don't live in your neighborhood, but I'm capturing what is the public wants to know. It is of great public interest.
Some evidence is blowing away.
Weber County Trans.
Collect that evidence, man.
Where y'all at? Oh, well, we are in Adams County. What? Nevada? Colorado? We're in Colorado, guys. Are you guys stepping on any Fourth Amendment here, guys? No, ma'am. Okay, thank you, sir. Because we don't like any of our amendments stepped on. From our first all the way through. There's 27. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I am fabulous. Thank you very much. Thank you for asking. Can I get your card if you don't mind?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I absolutely love it.
What's his name? Oh my gosh.
Hernandez. My badge number is 165.
165 Hernandez. Thank you.
Amazing transparency.
Here you go.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much,
of course.
Hernandez. Thank you. Yeah, we got Hernandez out here.
Man, for sure. They treated us like people or not.
Yeah.
something else, you know?
Absolutely.
How about that?
I appreciate that.
A little surprising even.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, are you guys stepping on anyone's fourth that lives in this house?
I cannot make a comment. I am sorry.
Because you are. Because if you're going through things that belong to other people other than the criminal, then you are stepping on other people's fourth. I hope you realize that, sir. And I just want to plant that seed so you understand. Nobody's fourth should ever be stepped on, whether if they're present or not. Okay? Yeah, the criminal, if there's truly a criminal, I can't speculate because I don't know. Yeah, they need to be taken care of. But if there's other people that live in this house that is not criminals and you're going through their personal things, then you are violating their Fourth Amendment. Just letting you understand that, sir. And I know that you did take an oath. Is that correct, sir? You did take an oath to be a cop, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I hope you remember that. They do have an impossible job, guys. I do want to remind you guys out here, stay safe out there. Yes, thank you, Indoctrinated. I do appreciate you so very much.
I think unindoctrinated few arrests, man, at his time watching.
You right on, right on. We got DJ, what is that? Plast? DJ Plast. Hey, hey, hey. Fabulous having you aboard. Do they have a warrant? Do you all have a warrant? No comment. That means no. From what I understand, there was a lady that did make the initial 911 phone call. So I'm going to say they more than likely, 99.9%, do not have a warrant, but are here violating the Fourth. And it is being documented live at 6502. See how I independently and do my own investigation. Yep. See, investigations is primarily speculation. Yeah, just because you speculate does not necessarily mean you're accurate or correct in any way, shape, or form. You're just framing. That's it. You're doing the framework. Yeah. Lovely how I know all the codes. Because this is not Lady J's first rodeo. Yeah, we're going to hang around, guys, and you're welcome. And I would like to invite everyone on this wild and crazy adventure with Lady J, 1A. They are, in fact, violating somebody's fourth. Don't know whose fourth, but somebody's fourth is being violated as we speak. Absolutely 100 on that. I'm sure of it. Because it is impossible when you have more than one person one individual living in a domain, such as a house, a car, huh?
Battery check. Frame check. Keep the officers in the front.
Yep. Yeah, there's somebody in the house. I'm trying to keep aloof here.
You want to make sure you don't drop your screen.
Yep. I just absolutely love having Mr. Amazing out here, keeping Lady J, keeping Lady J. I'm going to be digging in my pockets here, getting my camera or getting my battery pack out. Per Mr. Amazing's, I want to make sure I keep. You guys, I'm going to be putting my battery pack on. Give me a moment. You will see some. Yeah. For the most part, these coppers have been acting professional for the most part. Sorry, I don't mean to make anybody dizzy or sick. Anyway, for the most part, these officers have been professional toward Lady J. But are they being professional to the general public? And primarily, are they being professional to the public that lives in this house here? Now, as I was saying, it is extremely difficult, maybe even next to impossible.
Okay, good. You're plugged in.
Yep.
Cool.
To not violate everybody when you got multiple people living and commingling in more than in just a residence. When you got more than one person in a residence. Now, if there was actual crime taking place, and again, I don't know. I didn't see crime. I can only speculate on what I am seeing, right? But what I am seeing, there is a child's bike over there. I would say about a 10 to 12-year-old bicycle. So we got kids, it appears, possibly living in this house. They have rights, do they not? Well, in the eyes of the law, children are property. Sorry to say it like that, but children are property in the eyes of the law. So can their fourth be stepped on? I guess one could argue that, in fact, they don't have rights because they're property, I guess. Even though they're sweet little humans, right? So, is there other adults? Well, there was an adult in the back of 091, and supposedly, allegedly, there was an adult taken away in an ambulance. So that's 2 adults. Where's everybody else at? Well, I'm not sure. Not sure. I don't see any other individuals hovering around. I don't see any other individuals hovering around.
People in the house then, maybe?
Well,
I heard there was more people.
I'm thinking there's more than just the 2 adults.
You said they were questioning somebody. They must be in the house still. Oh, I'm about to break 4,800. Send me a sub.
Hey, you guys get over there and
4,800 right now.
sub to Mr. Amazing from Amazing Audits.
And don't unsub either. Smart.
And don't unsub either. And that's something else that I have to say about YouTube. If you don't go over and watch videos after you sub, sometimes YouTube does unsub you. So it's very important you watch a video or 2. Leave a comment or 2. Why are the police still present? Because supposedly they're questioning somebody inside, possibly they're going through the things that people's belongings. They're trying to frame up their case. That's my speculation. I don't think I'm far off. We are going on an hour and 20 minutes since this live went live. And again,
That lady likes you, man.
Huh?
She was waving big. She likes you. Whoever, she must have seen you in action or something.
Well, fabulous. I'm glad to
waving
know
all the
that
way
I've got
out.
some fans out here. I actually hate calling the peeps
I
fans.
wonder if that is what it is.
Well,
Tuned in and-
I love each and every one of y'all. I do. I absolutely do. But you guys, when I hear people say fans, that dehumanizes y'all. And I don't like to dehumanize anyone.
Is it dehumanizing? Is this short for fanatic? I mean,
Oh, fanatic. Oh, okay.
Is this short for fanatic?
Oh, okay. Well, see, you just
What's
taught.
dehumanizing about that?
There you go. Okay, I like that. Fanatic. I got a fanatic. Okay. I like that. It's not dehumanizing when you do it that way, I guess. Ask the officer to pick up the trash. Yeah. Well, 9 times out of 10, the trash got tipped over when they bum rushed in there, maybe. It's kind of hard and difficult to tip over trash cans. So I don't think it was the wind, and the wind's only light out here, so they probably made the mess to begin with. So I don't think they're going to pick up the trash. But I can ask them, hey, officer, are you guys going to pick up all this trash before you leave? You don't know? Okay, he said he didn't know. I bet they leave it here. What do you guys want to bet? Not that I'm really a betting person. The trash on the public property abandoned. Ooh, yes. Yes, it's disgraceful. It's on the people's property, for sure, for sure. Yes, dear?
My thing expired 10 minutes ago that I wanted to collect on.
Oh. Oh.
Is there, do you maybe want to leave soon, or is there
Sure.
something, or still, what's going on?
Well, they're questioning folks. There's folks in there.
Is there people in there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got 14? That's good.
Yeah.
Let's hit the thumb up. Let's get it up.
Let's hit those. Yeah, let's hit the thumbs up, guys. Please, oh, please. Thank you. Well, if you want to go, we can go. Okay. Okay. It is getting a little breezy out here, guys, so I apologize if you're hearing the wind. Again, we do have someone, I do believe, inside being questioned. Otherwise, I would leave. I mean, but honestly, how do you know what they're going to leave with? Unless, you know, you're here. You don't know. Do like, share, subscribe, send it out there. We do have an officer and I believe a counselor of sorts, a ride along inside this residence. Somebody is in the back of that car. The car door's open. I didn't notice it open before. Right on. I love that. Yes, come back later, see if the garbage is strung everywhere, if it's worse off. Scattered all through the neighborhood. 9 times out of 10, that's exactly what it'll be. Yep. Yippers. Each and every one of y'all that's in here, I so appreciate y'all. Y'all are diehard, and I appreciate it. Yipper. And we also have a K9 unit over here as well, still standing by. And I do believe that is People's Unit 074. You do have to look very hard because, again, this is a ghost unit. I really, on a personal level, believe that these ghost units should not exist. They should not be allowed. But who am I? I'm just an advocate out here for the Constitution of the United States of America. We are going on 1 hour 26:55 since we started this live. There are officers still in this house. It is my understanding that there are individuals being questioned. And as long as there's officers in this house, somebody's fourth possibly could be violated. If they're thumbing through anything that does not belong to anybody but the one that was left in the back of the car, they are violating who's ever fourth. Absolutely. Because we have the right to be safe in our homes, papers, and effects. Right, guys? That is the fourth. And we don't need to have our fourth violated, even if we live with a criminal. We still do not need to have our fourth violated. There are laws against that. So I really hope these officers are not violating anyone that lives in this house, that resides here. I really hope they're not violating any of their fourth. But how can you not? You open up a cupboard door, anybody's stuff could be in there, right, guys? Well, unless you have a warrant, and he couldn't comment. And I'm going to say with a 911 call coming in, they do not have a warrant. They're in there freely. Not freely. They've been invited in. But that invitation can be... That invitation to come in can be taken away at any point. They can be told to leave. If they do not have a warrant, they can be told to leave at any time. Whoever is in there and agreeing with whatever is going on can stop at any time. They can take back. They can cut off their violation at any given time. They can tell them, I no longer want to go along with this. At any time, they can do that. Yepper, that is their right. The people are woke. We're waking up out here. We're understanding our rights. We're practicing our rights. We're exercising our rights. And when you do that, you cannot be criminalized. The Supreme Courts have ruled on that several times, actually. And anything you can see with your eye, you can film, you can record. Yippers. And so that takes me back to badge number 225 up here at the end of the road, right at the beginning. Remember, badge number 225, trying to step on Lady J's rights of investigating by inflicting prior restraint. Yeah, prior restraint is a big fat no-no. You'll get a big fat complaint from Lady J real fast. You try to restrain her eyesight here, the sight of her camera. Get a big fat complaint real fast, like, and those complaints do go on the cops.
Disciplinary jacket.
Yeah, it goes on their disciplinary jacket. Thank you, Mr. Amazing. I appreciate that. Yeah, it does go on their disciplinary jacket because they are working within the color of law. Thus the blue line. That's where the blue line comes from, guys. They try to pass it off, oh, it's a brother in blue. It's nothing more than a gang. And if you look at the FBI's own, yeah. If you look at the FBI, at what they call a gang, in their own things, they gather, they hide under a color. They practice it. Well, that's exactly what we've got the boys in blue doing. That's why they are the world's biggest gang out there. This is true. They are the world's biggest gang. The Brotherhood of Blue. Here's another one. People don't appreciate our vehicles being smothered in blue. Our uniforms being smothered in blue. We don't appreciate that. You want to ride the blue? Go somewhere else, man.
You ride the blue, you could ride the lightning. No,
right? Yeah. Yeah, definitions. Definitions. The FBI's own definitions. That's exactly what we got going on. And we're so stupid we don't even see it. Yeah. They hide behind it. They hope nobody sees it. But guess what? Like I said, the people are waking up. We're woke out here.
red line.
We're woke. Oh, I had a redliner trying to tell me where I could step. He got way off his pay scale for sure. Y'all remember? We had one of the red line gang trying to tell Lady J, oh, you can't be here. Oh, pfft. Yeah, he got shut down real fast because Lady J understands right where I can step and right where I can't. Yep. And I don't need anybody telling me where I can and cannot step. I'm a free people out here practicing the Constitution of the United States of America.
You know, it's easy to stand on one side of a line and call the other people on the other side fucking criminals. You know that?
Oh, it is. It's I'm doing it. I'm doing it, I guess. Absolutely.
It's not a very, you know.
It's not very nice.
It's not.
It's really not very nice.
It's not. And even if, you know, it's just this separation. The powers that be would love for us to divide ourselves, man. You know.
They don't like it, but they have to listen. That's true. That's absolutely true, Gio. Hey, hey, hey. They don't have to like what I'm saying. They don't even have to agree with what I'm saying. But guess what? I can say it because of the First Amendment. Absolutely. They have to listen. Or they can buy some earplugs, one or the other. But then they would be out of uniform if they had their earplugs in, right? Absolutely. They would definitely be out of uniform if they had earplugs in. Because the earplugs is not part of their uniform. See how that works, guys?
Doesn't seem like it'd be very safe.
Well, it wouldn't be very safe.
Or earbuds.
Or earbuds.
Talking to music and shit. Getting calls.
Getting calls, yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear a thing.
Well, see, their earbuds, I guess, is part of their attire, their uniform, because it goes to their radios.
How about that train derailment the other day?
Oh, that train derailment! Yeah, that was something, wasn't it? That was sure something.
Were they live for that one?
I don't know.
Live for that?
I didn't go live for
Oh, I
that.
thought you were for a second.
No, I just took some footage.
Right off the dang tracks, guys.
We did go to a train derailment a couple days ago. a day or two ago.
Recent train derailments out here.
Yeah. But again, in case you guys are just jumping on, we do have a situation. Someone, a female, was taken away in an ambulance. It is my understanding from the community here. And we did see someone being taken off in Adams County Unit 091. Yes, there are two cops here standing idle, not picking up the trash. I know, it's really bugging me too because it's blocking the people's property. If somebody was to be using a wheelchair, they could not pass because of the trash that's been tipped over. These cops are aware of it. They've got eyes. I've even talked to this guy about it. But yes, we are blocking the sidewalk. If somebody was needing to come down this public sidewalk in a wheelchair of sorts, they couldn't pass because of the trash. That is true. And it's sad. And it's, yeah, tax dollars well spent. Yes. We'd rather just stand there. Yeah, we'd rather just stand here. Yep, both of them. We've got two of them present. All gloved up and ready to do something. Well, this guy over here has no gloves on. Hey, 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 New Hampshire, or New NW, oh, Northwoods Press 2. Hey, 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 I remembered who you were. Fabulous. Thank you for climbing aboard with Lady Justice Liberty Press. We are out here in, you said Nevada?
We are in unincorporated Adams County, I believe, actually.
Unincorporated.
It was Arvada initially. It might be Arvada. I haven't come
Arvada? Yeah, we are in Colorado. I'm in Colorado right
These
now.
are the Adams County.
Adams County. We do have two
So if they want to get
present right now. We do have two officers present out here. Huh?
time date check to it's needed for complaints if anybody wants to, or commendations.
It is 10:57 a.m. It is Saturday.
Oh, here he's talking about.
Thank you for climbing aboard with Lady Justice.
Famous words of the bigot at FiREMAN. Every time someone tells you they don't understand something, they're about to tell you how they're a bigot.
Mm-hmm. If you guys would like to drop a donation in my Cash App, please feel free. Donations are never expected, but they are always, always 100% appreciated. Absolutely. Free our brother now. Yes. Again, we do have someone inside that is being questioned. Again, we do not have to continue the questioning. We can give up and tell them we no longer want to consent. Thank you. We no longer. That is exactly it. Thank you again.
Consent can be revoked at any time.
Consent can be revoked at any time. You do not have to comply ever, as free people. If this person or persons in here was not a free person, then they would have been taken along with the other gentleman in 091. People's Unit.
Authority of the state come from the consent of the people?
The authority of the state, in fact, does come from the consent of the people. Absolutely.
Consent can be revoked at any
and
time.
Consent can, in fact, be revoked. That's right. We can revoke our consent at any time.
You can look it up. I know you disagree, but you can look it up.
It's a fact.
You should actually support it, but I mean.
Absolutely, because he did swear an oath to the Constitution, so he's kind of.
His brothers probably more.
Oh, there you go. The brothers in blue. Yeah, brothers. I swear I'm going to get your back. At any cost.
LadyJ, what if you swear 2 oaths? It's like when I agree with the commenter's viewpoint, but I just agree with mine more.
There you go. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. You just agree with yours more. Huh?
I just agree with mine more.
Yeah. Hey, Gio. Fabulous having you aboard here. But yeah, consent can be revoked at any time.
Oh, I've been wanting to draw up a declaration.
Whoever's in this house can tell them, hey, I want y'all to leave. I no longer want to consent with
another thing, here's another neat little tidbit too, is that personages are unlawful.
Personages are unlawful.
No people shall be subject to a personage.
That's right. No people shall be subject.
I got another good one.
We don't have subjects in this country, though.
People born on the land are not subject to any rules.
Well, I was born on this land, man. I am a land dweller through and through. I'm not subject to the sea or the rules or laws of the sea. I am a land dweller. 100%. Absolutely. A land dweller. Yipper. And as a land dweller, I dig deep and plow through. Yippers. I dig deep and plow through. As a land dweller, that's what we do. Yepper. And I think I'm getting his funny bone. Sir, am I getting your funny bone?
No, ma'am, not at all. I was laughing at my partner.
Oh, what are you so funny? I'd like to.
I know how to work my gear.
You know how to work your gear? There will be a test. There shall be a test. Huh?
Pop quiz.
Pop quiz, yeah. Well, I tried to pop quiz him about
I was going to say Hernandez might be willing to talk
Hey,
about
Hernandez, can you do me a big favor?
I'm going to say probably not, but you can ask.
Okay. Can you tell me what the 5 elements of the First Amendment is? No comment. See, you know what? I'm going to shout out somebody here. Shout out Accountability Angel. This is the bullshit I get every time I try to engage with these officers and try to ask them about the 5 elements of the First Amendment. They never want to play.
It's okay. I will talk to you about the First Amendment for hours after we go, okay?
Okay.
Be safe through here, all right?
Oh, I am safe. I might trip and break my leg, though, on this trash that's blocking the people's
I would like to say, though, anyways,
property.
just a comment of my own. Hernandez, you're there. I guess you got to hear it. We like to get positive interactions, and every time the camera's there is a real good opportunity to and it's good for police to shine and build those positive interlacings in the community. You know what I mean? So a short chat about the First Amendment or something. The viewers in here, a few of them have hung tight. Thank you for getting us to 30 thumbs, everybody.
Yeah, 31.
They would really notice that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They would really notice that. Sometimes they call and make, commendations and stuff. They're like, hey, we like this Hernandez guy. The other one's not so much or whatever. You know what I mean? It happens, though.
Yeah.
And,
so this is your chance to shine, to glow.
Maybe would you like one more chance to list some of the things from the First Amendment?
Can I give you a hint? Freedom of press, freedom of religion,
Nothing. Yours don't look that bad though.
Well, it doesn't. It's just right here on the people's property, man. Again, if a wheelchair tried to come through here, there'd be no way. No way. No way. That's sad. In fact,
But it does sound like this was a pretty healthy flag on this community.
well, something's been run over.
what I'm
I bet a
hearing.
people's unit ran this over. That's exactly what it was. A people's unit ran this over. I'm sure of it. That was here.
I probably needed some cover right about there.
It was probably the negotiating, that big bus thing that they had. Yeah, the SWAT team is probably their thing. But yeah, you can see where this trash has in fact been ran over. Those trash cans will not stand up. Yeah, so clearly our public servants made this mess. Clearly. That is what my detective skills get out of it. See how that works? My detective skills says that one of the people's units ran over these trash cans,
Objection.
making
Speculation.
speculation all the way. That's all any of these things are that's framed up, is all speculation. Absolutely. It all comes from somewhere. Right now we got to make a case out of this. How, oh,
Hey, you gotta give these guys the age-old time they always give us, man. Hey, man, what if you were in our shoes, man?
yeah, well, guess what? I'm not in your shoes. I'm never going to be in your shoes, and I don't care to be in your shoes. How do you like that answer? You like that? Fabulous. Hey, we've got Jimmy Todd in here. Fabulous having you aboard. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. And spread the word, spread the love, man. Spread the love. All across social media. Don't forget, you can make clips. I am telling each and every one of y'all, make clips of my life. If you like, spread it on out. I don't care. Please. The more people, the more peeps out there that hear and see what the happenings of our reality, the better. Right, guys? Yeah. Accountability Angel. I'm shouting out Accountability Angel out there from Illinois. Hey. See the kind of, I don't even try to play very much with that First Amendment 5 elements. I've done it for several times through the years.
I asked the cop one time and I didn't know.
You asked the cop one time
On a live stream,
and then you didn't know.
and I didn't know.
Well, there you go. Anyway, that's what I get. When I ask them the 5 elements, they just don't want to engage. But it's probably because I've already had a little protest, maybe. I come walking up here in case anybody's jumping on in the middle of this. I had a fire and rescue gentleman, if you will, climb off of his pay scale and out of his pay grade to come and incite Lady J by demanding I stay behind this yellow line. And anybody that's followed me for all these years know I beg for this yellow line because a cop cannot bark unlawful directives at a free person. And that's exactly, free people walking up to a situation, that's exactly what they are. So if that cop opens up his trap hole and starts telling free people where they can and can't walk, where they can and can't step, then he's barking unlawful directives. He may not do that. He or she may not ever do that to free people. You cannot do that. So this is why I always beg for this. Quit being lazy, cops. Put this up. This tells me where I can and can't. I don't need your voice to tell me nothing. put this stuff up. Quit being lazy. And I get up here and look at, they made my day. They made my week actually seeing this stuff.
Thumbnail. Bam. 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 Finger up.
Bam!
No. Point. Hold on.
Bam!
Here you go. Here's a good thumbnail. We got Hernandez. We got your face. Now you're going to point with your left.
Bam!
Good thumbnail. Hey, look at all the geese. The helicopter just turned up.
Hey! Those are Canadian Denver geese, from what I understand. But we're not in Denver. So, since we're not in Denver, we can like flip these guys off and not get...
The geese?
Yeah! We can flip the geese off and not get in trouble.
Well, it would still be like a $20,000 state fine.
Ah!
Denver's fine.
Oh, but we're not in Denver though. But we are in Colorado. See, this is so weird.
Yeah, you get 2 fines. It's like $36,000 or something like that.
Oh, that's crazy for Canadian.
The geese in Denver parks. It could happen.
Oh, that's a problem. I think we're free. Well, guess what? We're as free as we want to be, darling. We don't need permits. That's true. And licensings. That's true. We don't have to engage in any kind of commerce if we so desire to not. That is a freedom to engage or disengage. Jamie Todd, I really would like to chat with you sometime, guy. I'm assuming guy. You might be a female, but you're talking like a guy. But yeah.
Well, we had a real gem here today, you know that?
This was a real gem, and I still say that we have our Fourth Amendment violation in this place because more than just the alleged criminal lives in this house, I'm assuming. So, you know, if anybody else that lives in this house, things are being violated or gone through, looked at.
Well, don't go defending anyone out here in front of...
I'm defending the Constitution, man. The Constitution of the United States of America. I will die. I will lay my life down for the Constitution of the United States. And yes, that was stated here on a live stream. And I have said that many times before. I'm not afraid to die. As far as I'm concerned, I have been walking through borrowed time for the past 22 years, as I am a 22-year cancer survivor. So, yeah, not afraid of death.
You got a backup device?
Do I got, oh yeah, my cam?
Oh, no. I could, though.
Again, I'm out here on the open public sidewalk, and I emphasize it is an open public sidewalk with trash. So I do have to kind of go around the trash from time to time.
Is your lens dirty or what, man?
Could be.
The cap cover sometimes.
Well, I have it ready to go. I had it ready to go in case I
That's
need to
gotcha.
throw it out.
Good. That's good, right? You got one hand, you're trying to flip it out.
Yeah, flip it. I have cammed with both hands before.
You seem clearer there, mine.
My is clearer,
It's clearer.
but yours gets really good, far better than mine does. You know, because of the way I've got it set up, my camera's set up, you get better, clearer, long views than I do.
Yeah. I'm going to just capture you and your loveliness. Doing your thing.
Thank you. Again, I do think that somebody's is getting their fourth violated. You can rescind at any time, and you can choose not to obey. You can choose to not conform, and you can take back all of your stuff that you gave them. you can
Consent.
consent. You can take back your consent at any. Yes, at any time you could say, no, 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 no. I no longer want to comply. No, 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 no. I no longer
And
wish.
it's a very important subject, consent. Everything in America is based off of consent.
That is correct.
There's nothing forced upon you. You consent to these guys.
Yep.
You consent to the courts.
You
You
can- yeah.
consent to every single thing.
Each and every step you consent. When you
None of
walk
this
your
can be
happy
done
little
to a
ass
free
into
person who
court,
didn't consent.
guess what? You're consenting. You know what? That's why the one time I've been arrested, they couldn't get me out of
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. Oh,
out
sorry.
of booking because I didn't consent to none of their bullshit.
Yeah.
I immediately invoked my fifth. I immediately invoked my sixth. And guess what? What part of that do you not understand, sir?
If they would have not come out and they would have been secured in their fourth, and these police likely would have left.
Mm-hmm.
They would not have entered the building.
Exactly.
I've had
Absolutely.
that happen anyways, in my experience, where the police were banging on the door, had battering
Yep.
ram.
Yep.
Battering ram, we didn't let him in, we didn't let him in.
They don't
And
have
3,
a
4 hours
proper
later, they just
warrant.
left.
They don't have a proper warrant, and they break down your door. Guess what? Now, because they're working in the color of law, you can just now get each and every one of their badges or their jackets.
Yep.
Yep.
And I also offer to the neighbor across the street, right?
Uh-huh.
He's so concerned about his neighborhood. He comes off with this phony facade.
Yeah, why
that
didn't
gives
he
any
call
shit
before?
about the neighborhood at
he
all.
he hasn't seen this lady over
wait.
here in months.
But wait,
Why
though.
didn't he call
And
months
then,
ago
though,
then?
And then though, to hit your car alarm like that with no concern for anyone
Yeah,
but yourself just showed how phony and fake it was that
yeah.
he would disturb any of these people in a
Yeah.
second if it meant that we didn't get the shot. Or
Also,
something.
according
Or he could just
to this
express
gentleman's, what this gentleman right here
I'll pick a
said,
thumbnail like
that he is on private property. Also, if he was banging those drums or music up to the nth degree because it's not 9 p.m., he can do that all day long? I don't think so.
During the daytime?
Calling bullshit on what your statement, sir, Titus,
During the
calling
daytime?
bullshit.
Maybe, actually.
Calling bullshit on what you
We can look it
stated.
up. So,
Just saying. I smell bullshit. I'm going to pull it out.
if enough
I'm
people
gonna call
complain,
it.
though, they would shut it down, right?
Yep.
No matter what.
Nowhere have I ever heard that you can act like a fool, and just because you're on private property, it's okay. No, there are laws about your horn. That is an emergency device, plain and simple. You honk your fucking horn when it's not an emergency, that you can get in trouble.
Oh, I'm offended by your language.
Well, good. It's First Amendment protected. You don't like it, go somewhere
Not
else.
in Arkansas.
Yeah, well, Arkansasians can kiss my ass then, if they're going to state on that.
So should I tell the viewers my little thing about the aliens?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So if you're from Dearborn, you're Dearbornian, right? And if you're from Atlanta, you're Atlantean, right? And if you're from, what did you just say? Arkansas? What did you call them? Arkansasians?
Arkansasians,
Right?
yeah.
So IAN means the people in relation to, right?
Right.
So alien, right? The people in relation to ale?
Drinking too much.
Turned
Yeah.
up too many bottles, maybe? Aliens?
Possibly. I mean, words do have meaning, right?
Words have meaning, right?
That's
How
right.
did it even come to that? I mean, it fits.
Words do have meaning. That is for sure. The trash on the public property is his excuse for not cleaning it up. The world wants to know. The world wants to know. What's your excuse for not cleaning up what's on the public property? Well, to answer your question, I actually, one of the people, was going to clean up this public sidewalk. I did go to pick up this trash can over here behind Mr. Amazing. It won't stand.
I would highly recommend not to do it anyways, man. They have one item of theirs in there and you are in possession of their stuff, all of a sudden you've committed a felony.
Well, that's true. That's true. But I was.
Who was that you told me about? Picked up a radio or something? A phone or something?
Yeah, that
It
was
radio.
Yin Yang News Now.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
get your ass
he
popped
was
real quick.
trying to pick up his partner. stuff that he was with recording and accidentally grabbed one of the cops' radios that was just happened to be there, you know. Anyway, yeah, caught him a felony, which I think he was set up. Personally, that's my personal opinion. The cop did it on purpose, and that was out there in Florida. Yep, that happened out there in Florida. I want to say that was that famous county that doesn't give you any rights. Not Polk County. Sheets is always out there. Oh, dang! What is that? I'm sorry, guys. Not Sarasota. It's right there next to there.
Anaheim. No, I'm just kidding. It's the other end of it. That's the other end of the map there.
Anaheim's in California. I've been over there recording too.
Thought I was screwed. There's screwball.
It'll come to me. If I don't think so hard, it'll come to me. But yeah. Yeah, anyway, DJ Plast, I was going to actually pick up this trash because as being a prior professional in the medical field myself, I see if there was a person, a people trying to pass on a wheelchair of sorts, they would probably try to get off of this sidewalk here and fall out of their chair. I see nothing but danger here for someone that is trying to navigate this or even a walker. Somebody in a walker would have a very difficult time navigating through here. So yeah, I was going to pick it up, but these trash cans have in fact been ran over. I think that it's safe to assume that it was one of the public servants that set one of the people's units on this garbage. These trash cans cannot stand. To see how it's been, right there, it's broken, it won't stand. And the other one is also flattened, so they won't stand. So we've got trash scattered everywhere. And again, I think it's safe to assume that the public servants put the people's property on this trash, scattering the trash everywhere, not concerned with the public safety. We're supposed to be concerned about police safety. Well, where's the public safety when it comes to stuff like this? Just asking. I think that's an awesome question. What about the people's safety? I don't know who lives in this neighborhood, who may or may not be navigating down this sidewalk. I don't know if people are in wheelchairs and or walkers. But if they needed to get up the sidewalk, they're stuck. That's all I can say. Thanks to the public servants abusing the people's property to run over and hit.
I'm just saying, if this is your vehicle, or you recognize this vehicle because it was involved in the taking of your property, to show them the vehicle.
This vehicle?
This vehicle was used in the Denver area. I'm telling you, I'm so suspect of this vehicle right here, right now.
Well, it's clearly not running. This is up. This hood, it looks to be up.
After the high-speed chases, they tend to not run very good anymore.
This tire's flattened in the back. It's not a running vehicle, but yet it's hovering on the public street, just sitting there. It's a bad vehicle. It really is.
Car runs though, man. There ain't even nothing around the tires.
I don't think it's running. I think the battery's messed up.
How do you think nothing's around the tires then?
Huh?
there would be debris all around the tires and under the vehicle and shit.
It's not running. It's not. I just used my my investigative knowledge, and I came across that.
Well, there's a couple more vehicles that might have been used in a crime. Let's put them on there real quick. We got.
Oh yeah, we got 074. Huh?
There's a neat looking dog in there.
Yeah.
I understand. So.
Yeah, it's of the German Shepherd Persuasion, I believe. It's what is it? A Malamore? Oh, I don't know if I even know this breed.
Oh, I want to see him so bad.
I know, but it kind of, I seen his little ears and his head, and that's why I was thinking it was of the German Shepherd Persuasion.
Malamar?
I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look at that. Now I know what a Malamute is. That's a type of husky, but Malamar.
Maybe.
I'm gonna have to.
Nearby cousin or something?
Maybe. I'm sorry, I'm just not up on all my canine critters. I know there's lots and lots of canine critters out there, different breeds. Yes, Pride and Ego are stopping them both. That is correct. That is correct. But yeah, I was going to clean this up, and then Mr. Amazing did inform me if I did pick up anything that, you know, was suspect.
You never know, man.
You just never know. You could be innocently trying to just go about your day and be right in the middle of something. Yeah. So yeah, this sidewalk is bugging me too. It really is. So I'm with you on that,
I've
JP.
actually been beat up and and arrested when I was trying to help. So
Yeah.
I was not as eager as I once was.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to know what your helps are. Hey, thank you for all the thumbs up. Guys, like, share, subscribe. We're right over 2 hours, 2 hours, 8 minutes into this live stream. Yepper.
Well, this other vehicle, the Lincoln, it appears that the window is shot out of it. Oh no, the glass was on the floor in there, so.
Yeah, they broke the glass out in the
That
back
didn't
door.
happen out anywhere,
The back the door is open on the passenger side of the vehicle in the garage. So somebody got their back windshield broken out. Wonder what that was all about, and how that possibly violated somebody's fourth, just breaking that vehicle windshield or back window. It's not a windshield, it's the back window. I don't know. I'm a skeptic when I'm very skeptical when it comes to, you know, more than one individual residing in a domain. And structures like this does not have to be a domain. You can have a domain in just about anything. Anywhere you want to lay your beautiful little head, you know. I'm sorry. Again, we can revoke at any time if we want to. Our consent can be revoked. We don't have to comply ever.
That's right. If you've done something and they got proof of it, they'll take your ass in.
That's right. You don't have to help them with their job. Nowhere does it say that you shall help them with their job. I don't remember ever doing my job and having a cop ever jump over my desk and assist me with my paperwork, ever. I never had a cop come and help me with my rounds when I was passing meds. Never did a cop ever help me with my job. So why in the hell would I help them with their job? Just saying. Just saying. You do not have to comply ever. Huh?
Might be a good time to do a traffic stop, Coach. So what happens if you get pulled over?
Oh yeah, if you get pulled over,
Don't roll your fucking window down.
you don't have to roll your window down. No, they can hear you just like you can hear them. If you can hear them, they can fucking hear you.
Trick about
It's a stupid trick. Oh yeah, and if they want to play that game, let me tell you, you look down. Oh, you got XYZ, PDQ. I feel violated because you're
sexually assaulting me with
yes,
your zipper
first.
down.
And if they look down after that, they fucking can hear
They
you.
can hear you.
They're liars. Oh yeah, and the Supreme Court did say they can lie. But just because you can does not necessarily mean you shall or you should. Just saying. Because once the peeps understand that you are a liar, they're not going to trust you after that.
Yeah. Well, then that's a good time to mention that documentary, What Happened in Vegas. Remember where they said about how the police lied to the judge to get the warrant?
Oh yeah.
The guy shot him right in the head.
Oh yeah.
Furtive movement.
Dirty scoundrel piggies they were in Vegas. Absolutely.
Yeah, we've only watched about half of that. You still haven't gotten to the part where they talk about how the cops call it a vacation when they shoot
A vacation when they, yeah, that's exactly how the Vegas cops look at it, and I would say probably 99% of other cops across this nation of ours look at it as a vacation.
And then this cop killed somebody.
They go and shoot somebody,
Vegas,
and then they get to have a paid vacation.
It's called
and
What Happened in Vegas, everybody. Check it out.
Yeah, what happened in Vegas?
The
Yeah.
documentary.
Yeah, it's out there on the tube. You guys
wanna
can
hear
find
about
it.
this? Check this out. You want to hear how this documentary started? The guy is in Las Vegas, right? You got to check out this documentary, What Happened in Vegas. And this guy's in Las Vegas. He's a documentary filmmaker. And freaking, he sees the police. They have someone apprehended. He's in handcuffs. And they are beating this guy,
They
man.
are beating him,
well,
unconstitutionally beating him, let me tell
The
you.
witness, the guy, the documentary filmmaker, he makes documentaries about police. So in all of his time, he has never seen any kind of policing like this in his life.
Yeah.
He worked in Nevada or something. It was like a Henderson documentary maker or something like that, I think.
Yeah,
He worked in Nevada. So he calls the police and he goes, I want to report, what did he say? I want to report some improper policing or something like that.
Yeah.
And the police are like, the lady, she goes, it's going on right now. And he's like, I'm here. And you can hear I could hear in her voice, the operator was like setting the dude up already, man. She was like, all right, I'll have somebody call you back or come talk to you. I'll have somebody come talk to you.
That's
so who
what...
does she send over? The guy beating the handcuffed guy on the ground.
Yeah.
He was the sergeant on the scene. He
and you
came
should have
over
seen his
and
face.
he arrested the documentary filmmaker,
Yeah,
man,
and
for reporting it.
he was beat up too.
Yeah, and then he was beat up too.
Earn the hate, guys. Earn the motherfucking hate. Yeah, act a fool. Guess what?
Don't forget though, that's back the blue till it happens to you.
That's right. Back the fucking blue until it happens to you. Be a bootlicker, be a boot sucker.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yep, he was totally on their side until they beat him.
Yep.
You know?
Till they beat him up. We are going on the 2 hour and almost 15 minute.
How's the back? Well, don't tell them, but let me see. Battery life? Good. Hey, thank you for staying tuned. I haven't seen You Have Rights, Cops Have Duties. Have you?
I haven't.
I'm worried about them.
It's been a little minute.
Yeah, you said he had a case going on, remember?
Yep. I worry about our brothers and sisters out there when they get cases hemmed up. For sure. But yeah, we do have a copper, at least one copper, and I do believe a mental health worker of sorts inside this residence. I believe that there's at least one in there. Yepper.
I don't see much searching or anything going on. They're probably just taking statements. Yeah. Might be see people that are trying to line up with somewhere to go. You know?
My ear needs to pop really bad.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah,
What a real gem. I'm so glad we got this today.
I am too.
Gem. I'm serious. This was a good one.
And they do have quotas. Yes, that's true. Paid vacation.
Buds on them.
Yeah. Yeah, as Mr. Amazing was talking about the officers, if you will, don't really like showing respect to those kind of folks. 'Cause they didn't deserve it. They do get paid vacations, and that's how they classify it as and talk about it amongst themselves. Oh, I got a paid vacation. Yeah, was in a shooting. Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta go check out that documentary, man.
Yeah. You guys get over there and check out that documentary. Yeah. Not right now. You know, after my live's over, that would be great.
About multiple shooters on the ground recorded by multiple locations, multiple calls that day, but
Right.
never happened, though.
Yeah. And, yeah. Anyway.
There were people, I seen footage, man, they were down at the Bellagio, and there was gunfire going on. People were running into the lobby of the Bellagio. But the Bellagio is like a mile away from Mandalay Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude was in a hotel room. He couldn't have been outside of the street at all.
Yeah, anyway, I was shouting out, and I still am shouting out, Accountability Angel. She is out of Illinois. I did ask both of these officers here, Mr. Hernandez and Mr. Titus over here, about the 5 elements of the First Amendment, and neither wanted to engage or play. Both did state that they have taken an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States. But we wonder. We wonder. See what I'm saying? It does look like that. We'll find out. I won't get off this live until we're all the way done. Hey, Whitebeard. Happy Fuck the Cops Day. Happy, yeah, always film the police. Yep, you're right.
Show the buttons now.
Huh?
Show the buttons.
Oh, yep.
Whitebeard, I know him. He wants to see your face. Oh, nope. Face seeing is a perk over on Buy Me a Coffee, guys. You
Well-
want some FaceTime with Lady Justice? You
Go
can.
ahead, show my buttons that I
There you go. Here
I've
goes
got on
some
my
buttons.
hat. I've got on my hat.
If you want to talk to Lady Justice for an hour, you can go over and toke her up on Buy Me a Coffee. Okay.
Yepper. Lady J supports those buttons. Yepper. Thank you, Whitebeard. Fabulous having you aboard here. Pardon me?
Tell me to keep that bell rung. You came in kind of late on
Yeah,
the
please ring that bell. Please. He's busy. He's advocating out there himself, man. You got you one? Oh, fabulous.
Hey, how come the cruisers don't have freaking... How come they don't have reeds and stuff on the cruiser? A little bit of mistletoe or something, maybe.
Oh, be festive. Be festive. Well, actually, the holidays is a religious...
That, huh?
Yeah, it's a really, we're supposed to separate the, you know, since 68 or 72? I forget. But Rice, she was, she didn't believe in God, Miss Rice. And she was able to separate church and state for us all, to keep that division. Now, we do, under the First Amendment, do have the right to practice any religion we choose, or not practice any religion if we so desire. And I am all about bring on your religions, all of them, any of them. I'm going to stand for them. I really will.
Over how he said to blur out the plates and faces, and I'm just like, both of those things are public. You wear your face on your face, dude. Like your plates are on the back of your car. So
that's right. You're in public, man. You don't like it? Put it away in your garage. You don't want your, yeah, you don't want your plates shown. But then that means whenever you drive your vehicle, you know, they're out there in the public, you know. So.
I'm surprised he didn't bring his mom out to say that these are her children and.
See how all this trash now, we did get a gust of wind. The neighborhood is going to have a lovely time picking up these guys' trash. And again, I have to say, it is assumed, and I think it's safely assumed, that this trash came this way because of one of the public servants drove one of the people's property and parked it on here. And how do I assume that? Because I can see that they've been ran over. Yeah. These trash cans are broken, so they damaged their personal property. The people, the public servants damaged their property. Sure, it's just a trash can. But now how are they supposed to throw their trash away? They gotta go out and buy trash cans now. Just saying. Why do we got this car on, sir? Why are we wasting gas, sir, on this People's Unit 002? We're wasting taxpayer money. We're also wasting the environment.
It does bother people.
It does.
It does. It bothers people.
It really does.
Remember, was that you? We've had them all come out and turn them off and shit before, man. They get a call.
Yep.
They all come out.
You guys, this is Adams County. You can find Adams County non-emergency number listed all over the internet, I'm sure. You guys can call Adams County non-emergency number and tell them they're wasting taxpayer dollars, they are wasting taxpayer resources, and they are wasting just their idling. They don't need to be idled. This one too is on.
Keeping us safe.
I don't need their safety. In fact, the Supreme Court has stated they're not responsible for my fucking safety. They're not responsible for anybody's safety. But they're the ones that would cry the loudest, people or police safety.
What's up, friend? You're not charging anymore. Check this out.
Yeah, please.
Get your back, girl. Get your back. Dead.
It's dead.
Okay. I can go get my MacBook. Oh no, I didn't bring the
Well,
MacBook.
the flashlight should be in there.
Flashlight's in there? Alright. I'm gonna just leave this tripod for you.
Okay.
Be in front of it, okay?
I will.
Don't go on this property, please.
I'm not going on this property.
Okay.
I know better than that. Absolutely know better than that. Daddy-o?
They were flying somewhere, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Hey, poor dirt farmer. Thank you for being aboard and looking.
Where is that light at?
It was in the, on the down here where the drinks holder is on the floorboard, or look in between the seats.
Try to man. These aren't abandoned, okay?
I'm not. Okay, I'm cool. Just hurry back, please. Hurry back.
I am.
Thank you. Thank you for being aboard, PDF. I appreciate you. What we have here, and I don't know how much you've seen, as we're going into almost 2 hours and almost 30 minutes of this live stream. It is a long one, absolutely. When we first got here, I passed right by the sheriff that was at the other end of to park along the side of the road, and they very quickly put up one of these yellow things, those yellow crime scene tape, like I always cry for, all over the Union. I don't want an officer ever tell me where I can and can't step. As a free agent, as a free people, I can step wherever in the hell I want to step. Don't need any man or woman telling me where I can and can't step. You know, I've got a brain cell or two. This isn't my first rodeo. Absolutely not. Anyway, I did have a Red Line gang member, very much a Red Line gang member. I don't know how else I could possibly make that known. He is a gang member, absolutely. He works with fire and rescue, absolutely. Tried to tell Lady J where she could step behind the yellow line that was over here at this end of the street over here, because Lady J walked her happy ass around the block. Okay, I'm not afraid to get whatever I need to do. I'm not afraid of any of these thugs with guns, and the thugs with fire hoses, certainly not afraid of them dudes. Anyway, fire and rescue tried to tell Lady J where she could step, that I couldn't be behind this yellow line. I'm like, I certainly can. Shut the fuck up. You're out of your pay scale. You're out of your pay grade. Anyway, he started complaining to the sheriff, to a sheriff deputy, and he got shut down real quick and slithered off very quickly back into his ambulance, I guess. Anyway, he left very quickly. He and his partner left out of here because he realized Lady J is doing nothing unlawful. Nope, absolutely not. And we also got a nice interview from the sergeant. That was fabulous. Absolutely fantablazing. Let me tell you, it was so fabulous. We did have a nice little interview with that sergeant. Yeah, yes, DJ Plast. We're wasting it by idling 2 cops doing nothing. This cop got tired of standing, so he went sitting in his vehicle because he no longer can stand. This poor cop is still standing here. Both vehicles are idling, wasting taxpayer dollars, wasting taxpayer resources, and I'm going to say, safely assume, $25 an hour to stand here and babysit. A glorified babysitter. That's what he can put on his resume in the future. I'm a glorified babysitter. Yipper. I babysat a Lady J, 1A. Yeah, that should give him some kind of recommendations in the future.
Okay. Stay in there. Got it. Yeah, good thing I went, man. Okay. It's journalism equipment, guys.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Amazing. He did go and get my
Viewers, you're welcome too.
yes, viewers, just to let you know, Mr. Amazing went and got the most infamous
Flashlight.
torch. This is the most infamous torch out there in the land. This was in Arkansas when Mr. Amazing did in fact get arrested. Yeah. Yepper. Oh.
I was afraid of that. That's how's that breast pocket?
You might want to
breast pocket.
Oh yeah, that breast pocket.
Maybe.
Well, you need to put it back.
I know, but
Yeah.
I need to secure it too.
Yeah.
All right. How about this breast pocket? Let's see how that works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fabulous.
Good thing we got it, man.
Yes.
Zoomed in? Oh no, the mailbox is just that big.
Yeah. It's
Prior restraint mailbox.
prior restraint mailbox. Shame on you.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Hazing you a little bit.
Hazing me. It's okay. I can handle it. You know, you have to be able to wear your heart in your chest doing what I do out here, what we do. You cannot wear your heart on your sleeve. You can't get Twitter pated too easy.
Don't forget to explain every few minutes, every 5 to 10 minutes, explain for new viewers what, in case they pop in, they don't
Oh
see
yes.
the beginning, they don't know what's happening here.
Yes, we are.
Why are we filming this guy right here? Why are you filming him?
Well, there was a, from what I understand, a female called 911 saying that she was being held against her will in this house. This house number is 6502. I will get the actual name of the street when I get down there. At any point, they came in, according to the neighbors across the street. Nobody has seen this elderly lady for many, many months, but yet they are such caring and concerned citizen of the neighborhood. I didn't see them calling months ago when she became unavailable to the neighborhood. So what they're saying may or may not be true and accurate. I don't know. I'm just collecting right now, and it's up to you, the court of public opinion, to decipher what Lady J puts out, and you come up with your own thoughts, your own opinions, and your own story. You can frame the way you like. Anyway, it's my Huh?
Everybody, so send some cash over there. Cash app.
You like to frame, you like
Amazing Audits.
Mr. Amazing saying he wants to frame some dabs, so you can help him out over there on his Cash App if you're so inclined. And so, yeah.
Well, the Constitutional Cruiser needs some gas. I
Oh,
mean,
absolutely.
Buy me a gallon of gas over at Buy Me a Coffee.
Yeah.
Lady J 1A.
Absolutely. If you so desire. Yes.
Only by consent.
Only
Not-
by
we're not
consent.
forcing anyone.
Absolutely. Not
But go get
forcing.
your credit card now.
There we go. Anyway, what happened, anyway, who knows what's going on for sure. Again, the neighbor across the street said this is such a drug-infested house, yet he never, did he call and report this? I'm just going back to,
Even true.
exactly.
It's like one of the first things someone will say. You remember the other day we're outside, I'm missing a couple teeth, it's gotta be drugs, right?
Oh, pfft.
Gotta be high on drugs, right?
Yeah, right. I've never taken drugs like that in my entire
detail,
life,
they see a
ever,
lifestyle,
and I've got
they
missing
take
teeth.
one detail,
I've
they
broken
start
teeth off. It's because I've had radiation treatment for cancer. Yeah, that's my issue. I've had radiation treatment for cancer that's affected my bones and my teeth, guys. That is a fact. Anyway, like I said, I'm a 22-year cancer survivor. Anyway, we got the neighbor over here making all these accusations. They may or may not be true. And if they are true, you know, why didn't he call months ago if he's such a caring and concerned citizen of this neighborhood? You know, honestly. So right there, I'm skeptical about what he had to say. But he said it. And viewers heard what he had to say. So again, I bring this to my viewers, to the court of public opinion. You guys decide what you think is going on. You put your narratives to the test, and you decide. Absolutely, you decide. Anyway, they did hike off in People's Unit 091, a male from this residence over here.
Very good.
Yeah, we did get a male, and then female that supposedly, I believe, initiated the 911 call to begin with, was taken off in an ambulance. When we first came up, there was no yellow sign, no yellows down at that end. Lady J did drive in past the cop.
She did. She drove right past the cruisers, guys.
Absolutely did.
Sure did. They
Sorry.
were banging on the side of the van and shit.
I see no yellow sign. No, I'm driving through. Just because you're standing there doesn't.
In a dangerous situation. He said.
Right. And honestly, I was going to park there anyway. He didn't stop me. I stopped where I was going to stop. Anyway, and when I seen that he was putting up this yellow thing, I didn't see any yellow crime tape initially. So Mr. Amazing and I walked around. Did you make sure you locked the van up?
Yeah.
Okay, because there was just a gentleman that walked away from there. Anyway, Lady J and Mr. Amazing did walk around the block to get closer to this story, and we did. By that time, they did have yellow tape on at the other end, because obviously they knew what I was doing. Wasn't trying to hide it from them, you know, but nevertheless. And again, I did have the Red Line Gang, somebody from Fire and Rescue, try to tell Lady J where she could stand, and he was sorely mistaken. He absolutely was throwing out unlawful and really ignorant directives, was completely off his pay scale and pay grade when he opened his big mouth. Yep, Burrs.
Media never. That's not even your van. That's someone else.
Okay.
And media never made it out here.
No, other social media never made it out here. I did not see any other social media. However, other social media did call the sergeant that we did get.
No, they did. Getting a hot tip.
Yeah, we did. Other social media did call that sergeant that gave us the interview. So there is a live interview on this live stream. Absolutely. Welfare recipients as well, huh? Yes, they are welfare recipients. They're taking taxpayer dollars as their pay. Now they're going to say, oh, but we pay taxes out of that too. Do they really? Can you really pay taxes out of already taxed money? A little redundant there. There is a redundancy. If I was a cop, I'd be complaining. But then that's just me. I'm a complainer. The greasy wheel gets oiled, right? I guess.
All right, did they send me a sub? I'm trying to break
4,800 here.
Trying to break 4,800. Hey, 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 get on over there and subscribe to Mr. Amazing. He's trying to break 4,800. Please thumbs up and subscribe to Lady J. I'm trying to break 7,000. Yes, I am. Yeah, so that's what's been going on. Supposedly there are others that's in this residence that also lives in this residence, along with the elderly lady that was taken away and the gentleman that was taken away in unit 091. You guys could make a welfare what do you call it? See how the guy that was taken in unit 091, how he's faring in booking. You know, that is a process in booking. He may very well still be in booking. That was like an hour ago that he was taken off, guys. A little over an hour ago, actually. But yeah, I have kind of done a little protest out here on the sidewalk, letting the people know that things can be rescinded. You don't have to comply if you don't desire to comply. You can tell them to go fly a kite, and guess what? They got to go fly a kite. But not on your property. You can tell them you're done with their game at any point. And guess what? They get to go.
I don't think I made that dang credit card payment this month, man.
Well,
Need some money, guys.
yes, anyway, there are individuals being questioned. It is assumed there is at least one other cop and a ride-along, mental health ride-along in here with these guys. Whitebeard the Traveler, new sub. Hey, 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 thank you so very much for the new sub. I appreciate that so very much.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, thank you. But yeah, we don't have to go take it all day here like this. I know and realize this is a process, but God, come on, guys. They were here before we were even here, and we've been here for almost 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Would have had a break by now, but like I said, they're probably trying to find services or something for somebody. There may be a reason why this is going longer.
There may be a reason why this is going longer. Well, if this is their home, then they should be able to stay here. If in fact this is where they live,
Perfect world, yeah.
you know,
The perfect world, I guess. They could.
well, the cops don't have the authority to kick you out of your house.
Yeah, but if you have family members, there could be extenuating circumstances, right?
Well, this could be,
Maybe
but
they're
I mean,
under
yes,
duress
but
from other family members that are not in jail.
right, but this is their home, so they should be able to live here if they
So
want
this
to.
is where they could come find you.
Oh, well, that too, yes. Mr. Amazing does make,
I'm just saying, that's just one thing I came up with.
but if they get you services, if they're providing services for you, they know where you're going to be at through the services, right?
No, I mean, those that might want to do someone harm here.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
I'm a little thick sometimes.
just saying,
I'm as
there might
thick as
be
a brick,
somebody that
guys.
needs
You know,
somewhere to
I don't
go.
know. Just saying. Oh, wow.
For the duration.
They're playing my music
Yeah.
somewhere.
You never know. There might be a witness turning state's evidence, and you just never know. You know.
Turning state's
Could
evidence.
be lining them up with a new identity here. So
Well,
you just never know, dude.
Yeah, that usually happens. That's a progressive
I
thing
just don't know
usually.
what's happening in there.
Yeah,
It's really
something is going on inside of this residence. They did, in fact, take one male from this residence and in a police car, a cruiser, a people's unit. 091 was, in fact, that people's unit. They also took a elderly female from this residence in an ambulance. I'm not sure what medical hospital they took her to.
That's a good question.
Did she get there safely?
You can see what bus she left in.
Yeah, it was an ambulance. That's what I overheard one of the coppers say that we was talking to down the end of the road.
They're sometimes called a bus.
Bus?
Ambulances.
An ambulance, okay.
Ever heard that before?
Not
A little
really.
lingo, I guess.
That it's good to know.
Not something everybody would hear. Sorry, I think I just want like a taco and a dab, dude.
A taco and a dab. That's
Come
not,
on, guys.
that's not too much to ask for or want in
Oh,
life.
cool. He made a new profile too.
I
Give
love
us
it.
up. Thanks, bro. Or he
Thank
used
you.
a different one, yeah.
Thank you so very much, Whitebeard. You're fabulous. Absolutely love, love, love it. You know how to make a girl happy.
Hey. Jelly, jelly.
Yeah. Anyway, that's why I continue to stand out here, guys, in case you're wondering why Lady J is still lingering even after most of the cops have gone, because we still have activity going on here. There is still police presence in this dwelling, in this home. And yes, one person was taken off in a cruiser, but other persons live in this house. So are their rights being violated? Are they being forced to converse with the cops? Do they feel threatened by not conversing? And I'm kind of out here to let everyone know that you may have complied with the officers initially, but you can revoke at any time consent to having your fourth violated. You can revoke any of that stuff at any time. You can tell them to go fly a fucking kite if you want to, and guess what?
Arkansas.
They gotta leave.
Not in Arkansas, you can't.
Well, you know what? I still say you certainly can. You just got to find the right words. Everything is a meaning. All words have meaning. You just got to find the right combination, if you will. That's all it is. That's all it is. Just find the right code, man. Find the right code. Yeah. There are certainly a lot more things to follow, things to find out here in Denver or in Colorado than over there in sleepy old Idaho. Though Lady J did find something out there in Idaho, as I often do, because there's so many tyrants out there. Love you, Nampa tyrants. You're going to make my day. Continue to be the way you are, and you're going to make everybody's day eventually. That's for sure. So anyway, that's why Lady J is still here. I know Mr. Amazing is really wanting to make like the wind and blow this this place. But Lady J is here because I know that somebody's rights are being violated in this house. You know, you can't look through a cupboard, you can't look through a dresser drawer when you got multiple people residing in one dwelling, you know, I know somebody's fourth is being stepped on. I know that somebody's first has been stepped on. Probably their fifth and sixth, because guess what? They don't have presence of an attorney. You have the right to have an attorney if you're going to be questioned. You do have the right to have an attorney with you. That is an absolute right. That is your Sixth Amendment.
That's the Sixth Amendment.
That's right. That's the Sixth. Guys, please, listen up. Lady J isn't just barking out here. I ain't just parroting out here. Lady J understands fully, understands very well the Constitution of the United States. And yes, I'm still learning and I'm still growing. Yes, I am, as we all are. Every day you should learn something new, right? Should be open to trying to learn something new every day anyway. I would hope. Keep that mind open. Yeah, and I even told these guys, I shouted out Accountability Angel. Shout out San Joaquin Valley Transparency. Nate Skates, 182, shouting them out. Because I tried to ask this officer, Hernandez over here, the 5 elements of the First Amendment. I also tried asking the 5 elements of the First Amendment with this officer over here, Titus. Neither one wanted to answer that. They both refused. See, that's what I always get when I try to ask the officers out here about the First Amendment and the 5 elements, and they never want to comply. They don't want to comply with the peeps out here. Yeah, they think it's an argument. Nope, not trying to argue, just trying to ask. Pop quiz. That's all it is. You know, they're the ones that took the oath to uphold the Constitution, so they should know the Constitution even better than Lady J, right? They really should. But time and time again shows that either they don't or they really don't care. Either way, it's sad, very sad, that we got individuals working in this country that have in fact taken an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States, and not just uphold the Constitution, but protect it from all negativity, evil, yeah, foreign and domestic. Yeah, that's part of their oath that they take. And I don't know, they should know better than Lady J. But time and time again, they prove to my viewers out here, to the public, that either they don't know or they don't care. Either way, it's sad. Very, very sad. We got Titus, and we got Hernandez out here. These are the coppers that are right here. For the most part, these individuals have been pretty right on thus far. But you also know how I say, just because they're nice and considerate 1 minute doesn't mean they can't be a downright nothing less than a tyrant the next. So we just kind of tread lightly there, right? Kind of watch closely. And again, I want to remind the viewers that both of these officers have both of our cruisers on and idling, wasting gasoline and taxpayer resources. Who knows how many miles these cruisers get put on each and every day, how much gasoline they burn each and every day. And that's not counting the idle, just sitting there idle. It's not every day that folks want to go out and argue, if you will, with thugs with guns, tasers, mace, all kinds of little gadgets that we bestow upon them. It isn't every day that folks are so inclined to do that. It takes a special breed, I think. I really do believe that. Huh?
Tell them how much courage it takes. Come on, you don't ever toot your own horn enough. How much courage does it take? Come running out of your fucking house and take on these guys. Come out here and do this. Come on. You're so courageous for doing this.
Well, thank you, Mr. Amazing. I appreciate
Potato
that.
got shot in the ass, man.
Huh?
Furry potato.
Furry Potato got shot in the ass while on a open public sidewalk. That is correct. Yeah, by a security guard. Yeah, a hyped up security guard. That is true. Yep. Anytime I could be shot, right? That's right. I not only have to worry about the thugs with guns, you know, that are public servants out there, but the peeps out there, the public, the general public, the Karens and the Darrens that think they know it all. Got to watch your back with them too. See?
They're coming out.
We may be having some folks coming out of this residence. I don't know. It is getting kind of windy out here, guys. The weather is picking up a bit. But we are just about the 3-hour mark for this live stream, and I want to encourage all of you guys.
3-hour mark, way to go.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often. But I do want to encourage each and every one of you, if you want to clip up this live stream, or any of my videos for that matter. I have almost 800 out there, just on this channel. Yep. If y'all want to clip them up and get them out there, I'm okay with that. I think what I do is an art.
Definitely an art.
Absolutely. And have fun with my art and create it into your own art. Yeah, you've got my words here. Have fun. Enjoy. Show it how Lady J would best like it said. That's it, you know. Add your own twang to it. Yeah, you know.
Oh, I wish I could have seen the dog, man.
We got 38 thumbs up, guys.
Let's make it 40.
Yeah, let's shoot for 40.
45. Come on, can we get it to 45?
Absolutely. And make sure you like, share, subscribe. Spread the word, spread the love, folks. Spread the love. We have 5 in here right now. So we could very easily get it to 45 if we really wanted or tried to, guys. It'd be much
Let's share it
appreciated.
out. Maybe we could pump it up to 50. Share the stream a couple times, guys.
Whitebeard, happy Fuck the Cops Day. Absolutely.
And you should charge for that one because it gets you a yellow $sign, remember? So, the F word.
Yeah.
I would charge for the...
Lady J isn't afraid of yellow. In fact, yellow is kind of a golden color. It's kind of a shiny
Fuck that,
color.
send me money.
It's shiny. It's sparkling. I like shiny, sparkly. Yeah, yeah, glowing. Yeah, yellow glows. So there you go. But yeah, Mr. Amazing, you're right. Cash is always the best. Green is good, I guess.
Is it okay to go around the tape?
To go around the tape? Oh, why not? You'd be in their yard next door, neighbor's yard, clearly. But yeah,
Like you could try, buddy.
you go around the tape over there into the neighbor's yard.
Man, did I tell you about how I got arrested one time? There was a shooting in my apartment.
A shooting in
They
your
put up
apartment.
tape in front of my door and shit. Like,
Well, you have the right to come and go. They can't block you in your house. That was not right. Oh man.
and I got arrested too.
Yeah, well, I would have been fighting that one tooth and toenail the whole way. They cannot block you into your house. That is a type of kidnapping. I'm serious. They are impeding your steps. They're impeding your steps by doing
This
that.
came out too, man, because when they came to the door, they woke me up. They were pounding on the door hella hard and shit. Right? They got to check and make sure. Well, I think they have to check and make sure everybody's all right. I don't know if they have to do that.
Well,
but they do it. And,
They're not responsible for people's safety, so why?
So I didn't come out. So what did the guy do? He put a sticker over my people. Just to be a prick.
Well, you have the right to open your door and
Oh
close
yeah,
your
no
door.
right to do that to my house.
No, he didn't. He absolutely didn't. He's being an
Yeah, took one of
asshole
those little
tyrant.
junior
He's
badges
being
and
an
put it
asshole
right over my
tyrant.
people.
I'll just call it for that. Yeah, that officer was being an asshole to you. There was nothing warranting that. You was in your house, minding your own business. Yeah, that's ignorant.
He said he did it because he heard me say anti-police sentiments through the door.
So, again, First Amendment. He
Hearsay.
might not like what you say. He
Let's
might
keep
not
stopping
agree
that.
with what you say. But guess what? He still has to listen to it.
How likely are you to get something wrong if you eavesdrop on a conversation? You're
Oh,
not-
very likely. Very likely. You know, it's like playing telephone. You know, like we did in kindergarten and first grade. You know, playing telephone. Whisper something in somebody's ear, and it goes around the circle until it goes back to the original person that said whatever. How right or wrong are you? We're always getting it wrong. You know,
Yeah, man.
very seldom do you ever get that
You know,
right.
instead of telephone, how come they should have taught kids that? They should have played SOS.
SOS.
Tap, 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 tap.
Yeah.
Teach kids a useful thing here. Oh, it's starting to feel a little warmer, guys.
Yeah.
Might be time for a Slurpee. Did you just get a super chat?
No, I've got somebody from Canada. I'm sorry, I got my sunglasses. Ashamed
Much
Canada.
love and respect. Hey, Ashamed Canadian. Thanks for being here, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Ring that bell, okay?
Thank you so very much for being here. Over 3 hours now
Very
at this
good.
live stream.
Way to go.
And again, it is my understanding that an elderly female phoned 911 stating that she was being held hostage in this house. Don't know how true that is. I don't know if dementia is at play here. I can only speculate. But I'm bringing it out to the court of public opinion so you all can piece together and frame together what happened. There was a 911 call by what is assumed to be an elderly female. 911 came out along with SWAT. SWAT was called. We had a SWAT team, a negotiating team of sorts. We do have,
Yeah, but for there not being no crime scene units or nothing, though, this is a prolonged period.
oh, it is
time.
very
Should
prolonged.
somebody call and make sure that the people inside this house are fucking okay?
Yeah, I would highly ask you guys if you want
Honestly.
to, and please be
going on?
respectful. But yeah, Adams County is the county we're
They
in.
processed a fucking bank robbery by now.
Yeah, you could process a bank robbery. Like I said, 3 hours, and they were here before Lady J got here. And Lady J's been live for well over 3 hours now, as you can see. There are individuals in this residence still, along with public servants that are also in this residence. That is why Lady J stands here. Trust me, I have other things that I could be doing right now, but I am supporting the Fourth Amendment right now while standing strong and firm on the First. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Must be getting chapped lips over here. I think I am. Thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, they did take off with a male out of this residence. He was put in People's Unit 091, Adams County Sheriff, and taken away approximately an hour and a half ago. This went down, approximately.
And I remember I was in Adams County one time when I was arrested by the most beautiful police officer I ever seen.
Oh, do tell, Mr. Amazing.
Couldn't
We
even
want.
talk to this lady. She was so pretty, man.
Oh my
I literally
gosh.
couldn't fucking talk. I can't remember her name right now, man. I was in the back of the cop car. And I remember too, I was in a bad mood and I was in the cell and I was in a really bad mood and shit, but she came to the door and I was like shy and I couldn't fucking protest anymore and shit. And I was like, not you, go away. I didn't want to show my ass in front of her and shit.
Oh man, the better looking, I say the better looking, the more beautiful, the more protests they're going to get.
Taken, man. She was.
But you know me. If I don't protest unless there's a reason, and once there's a reason, you can't shut
So
me
you know
up.
what I did though? I haven't told you the best part though.
What?
Have you ever seen Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
You seen Dumb and Dumber? And he's like, hey, what are the odds?
What are the
What are
odds?
the odds a guy like me, girl like you, to get with a guy like me or something like that, right? So when she gets me down to the jail and shit, man, and she pulls me out of the cop car, that's what I say to her. She goes, you called me a baby murderer. No fucking way.
A baby murderer. Well, honestly, we've got some folks coming up the sidewalk here. They aren't going to get past this garbage, though, I hate to say. They're going to have to navigate their way around. So I'm going to just kind of hover by the garbage, by the trash.
Being framed.
Anyway, that is why Lady J stays out here right now. Oh, we got a counselor in here. Hey. FEMA camp counselor. Fabulous having you aboard.
Hey, you didn't catch that?
I
you
did.
catch that right now?
I did.
That was super, huh?
I love
That's
seeing
positive interactions we
I
wanna
love
see right
seing
there,
the
Dude, way
yeah.
to go.
Fabulous.
Yeah. Now
He
you're a
gave
deputy
this
sheriff.
little guy a sticker. I absolutely like that.
So, but I've always wondered about that, though. I really have. I really have. So, is he a real deputy now? Did you deputize him? He got the authority of the law with him now.
Yep, he does. He's a little. What do they call that?
That was cool, man.
He's a little deputy. What do you call that?
Huh?
What do you call that whenever you're?
Deputized.
No, it's like there's a word for that.
You're deputized.
Okay, like the little Mouseketeers. They're word for that. There is a word for that when you're not official, and sometimes they'll do that for even
like an honorary.
Honorary. Thank you. That is, yeah, he's an honorary deputy. Actually, is what that is. Honorary. Thank you. You helped me find my words. Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
For about a minute.
I know exactly what I'm saying, but Mr. Amazing does help Lady J find the words. But honorary is, in fact, what I was looking for. He is an honorary.
Like, no, deputy. We would suck it
An
up.
honorary deputy now.
Or whatever,
Absolutely. That's exactly what that little guy is.
I said deputy.
Yeah, honorary deputy. Yeah.
No, it's not deputy. Right.
It's honorary deputy. Let's be more precise, because words have meanings, right? That's exactly what it would be, honorary deputy. And again, this vehicle parked in this garage does in fact have the back window broke out, and the back passenger door is ajar, or wide open actually, in this residence. There are others, not sure exactly how many or who all is in here, but there are others inside of this residence right now as we speak, including public employees.
Hey, I seen a TikTok the other day. Could you help me out? I was wondering about this TikTok and shit. It was this female officer, man, and she was in her car, and she was talking about if she's behind you, or if a cop's behind you or something, you need to get the fuck out of the way or something like that.
The hell I do.
You know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. I seen it.
She's like, you know, if I stay behind you long
She's got
enough,
an
I could find a
attitude.
reason to pull you over. And shit,
Yeah,
right?
she could, yeah.
Remember
But
that
you
one?
better make sure it's a damn good reason if you're pulling Lady J over, because I'll fight you tooth and toenail through the court system and through your jacket. Yeah, I will. Yeah. What's right is right, and what's wrong, guess what, is always going to be wrong. You know. Yeah, Lady J got her, well, actually, Mr. Amazing went and got another battery pack, because I've already emptied out one battery pack that I had, and he went and got my flashlight.
Yeah, you can't drain this thing, man.
Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to let the viewers that are in here know exactly where I'm at. This is over 3 hours. We have been live. The cops was present already when we got here, before I went live. So we're looking at probably close to 4 hours now.
Maybe they want to compare flashlights.
Or less, or more. I mean, because didn't they say the initial call came in at 5:28?
You did say that, man. That's what
5:28 this
They were
a.m.
out there the whole time, I guess. Ask them.
Yes. So this has been going on literally all day long.
Sucks.
Yeah. Yep. So since 5:28 this morning, roughly, from my understanding, again, I was not present. I cannot 100% state that. I'm just letting y'all know what I've heard. You guys cipher it as you will in the court of public opinion. What you think is going on, put together your own, frame together your own investigation if you so desire. Leave a comment, or 2 or 3.
You know, you could do this when we're doing a live stream too, by the way. You could talk. I don't know what you're talking about. You could talk.
Oh yeah, I can talk. I know how to talk.
You're always quiet when we're on a freaking live stream. What the heck, man?
Sometimes the cat has my tongue. I will say
side.
that. The kitty gets my tongue. That's true.
You've been doing good.
I am probably one of the shyest people you will ever meet, believe it or not. Anybody that knows me really knows me, so it does take a lot for me to do what I do. But guess what? I do it for, not just for me, I'm not just selfish for myself, but I do it for everybody. Because flexing my rights flexes your rights too.
There is no my rights.
Well,
That's a fallacy of the whole thing.
It's our rights,
Yeah, there's
right?
no such thing as my rights, man. That's
It's
how
our
people want
rights.
to frame it when they want to take them away. And that's when
Well,
people want to take them
it's-
away, then that's what they'll say. It's his rights.
It's our rights, but
You take my rights, you take everyone. You're just taking the right. You're taking your own rights away, man.
yeah, but when you're stepping strong on the first, you're stepping strong. You're doing it, right?
That's
Yeah.
that's another thing. So when you're belligerent and you stand for rights,
Hmm.
you stand for everyone's rights.
Correct. Correct. Absolutely.
Even before the blood of the patriots needs to be spilled, the belligerent need to keep the rights flexed.
That's right. Anyway, we don't want to get flabby, too long. We've just been okay in our world, in our country. We've just been okay. And
Oh, the nightmares that one could behold if we should lose our rights in this nation. Steadfast to the stories of history of people that have lost their rights and lost their lives.
Absolutely.
The genocides that have taken place and the atrocities when good people do nothing.
That's right. Stand back idle, like these cars, standing there idle.
Lo, you
Yep.
stand idle and the rights should be lost for all. We're like pirates pirating these maritime laws
Oh,
and getting the treasures of freedom from off of the high seas of tyranny.
you can get on those seas if you so desire. I'm a land dweller, thank you. Yepper. We
meet them on their
dig
field of
deep
battle.
and we plow through as land dwellers do. Absolutely.
Your friends didn't come back out,
Huh? Yeah, I know. Well, it's because I haven't been back across the street. If I'd go across the street, they'd probably come back out.
Stream is what it is.
Huh? Yeah.
They're the two of the viewers who are there right now.
Yeah, well, probably so. That's okay. Yeah, we did have the neighbors at 6503, house number 6503, throw down a little protest and whatever over there.
Can I have the live stream again? What a great opportunity. We have this time, guys, to talk about John Hurley.
John Hurley.
Yeah, let's not forget about Johnny Hurley. He was born about a week after me. We were so close in time together. This man was present at the ARVADA, Colorado police shooting, where the police never released the imagery of the body cam footage from when the responding officer killed the hero.
He
who
murdered.
stopped the
He
police
murdered.
murderer.
Yeah, he murdered.
Not far from here in Old Town Arvada.
Yepper. Yeah.
Old Johnny Hurley, who wasn't a friend of the police, but wouldn't let harm come to anyone. And so on that day, he took out the armed gunman with hate in his heart and death on his mind, bent on killing police officers. When,
And anybody
what do you
else.
know, a law enforcement officer pulls up and ends his life. No
Yep.
questions asked. As far as we know, he didn't speak to him, didn't do any investigating, didn't do
Just took it
anything for the
upon
public.
himself.
That didn't help the public at all.
Just took it upon himself to do to be a tyrant. That's exactly what it boils down to. Yeah, this is right here.
Plugged him.
Yep, this is. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Amazing, for highlighting
Yeah, you guys
John
go
Hurley.
Check out HeroHurley.com.
HeroHurley.com. Yes, yes.
thank you for.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Amazing, for highlighting Mr. Hurley and his bravery.
Let's not forget Eric Grant.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing 12 years in Colorado prison who never harmed anyone.
Never touched a hair on anybody's head. Never. Yep.
A dedicated activist who spent a lot of his time working for the people, protecting
for
the people.
Yep.
And Eric Grant, with words alone, was convicted to 12 years in Colorado prison.
Yepper. And you guys can go on my community page if you so desire to get that information of Eric's, if you want to send him any holiday cards.
Yeah, come on, guys. Go on JPay. You can hit up the Eric's inmate number and go on there. The stamps are cheap. The guy, I'm sure he would appreciate a letter. You know, you send a little holiday card. It costs you 2 stamps. And you could tell him thank you for his activism. And if you remember some of it, maybe you could tell him what was your favorite that you remember that he did. One of my favorites was when he went into the public defender's office and gave him a hard time about asking about VA benefits, which is a violation of the, the stipulations or whatever of information that they're allowed to ask for.
Right on. Thank you, Mr. Amazing, again, highlighting and bringing up.
Important activists of our day.
Absolutely. Yep. See, it's not an easy game we play, guys. It really isn't. Our life is on the line. Our freedom and our liberties are on the line. Absolutely. And not just by these officers either. We got to watch our back from the peeps. We don't know how we're going to be received.
Oh, look at this happy guy.
He's an oldie.
He's an oldie goldie.
He's 10? Oh, well, he's getting around very well.
Oh, yeah, he's a good boy. He don't bark.
Oh, did
Never once heard a bark in his whole life.
has he been surgically altered to not bark?
No, just trained.
Oh, just trained. Well,
Yeah, he's a bird dog.
yeah, he is a bird dog.
Sit.
Do you mind
Hey,
if
buddy.
I give him a pet?
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Sits. Sits. You be a good boy.
Yeah, sure, good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Thank you. I love my four-legged friends.
Oh yeah. Come on.
Seeing you guys and flipping around and doing U-turns and doing multiple vehicles. So. Okay. Not a problem.
My four-legged friend right there. He's 10 years old.
My mom wanted me to tell you.
The people are coming around.
Disgraceful, man.
Yeah. Well, you never know who or what people are going to tattletale on. You know?
Absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to thank each and every one of you all to be
Sure she
here.
needs to go back and tell her mom that that's not her business.
Yes.
Over there in the intersection, right?
Hashtag free Eric Brandt.
Just a little beyond your property line, miss.
Yes, it is. A little bit on a bit beyond your property line. That's right.
It's like all these intelligent people went through all these efforts to figure out all these things before we were even born, you know what I mean? And then modern day numbskulls want to come along and freaking reinterpret it and stuff their way, you know?
Right.
That's why property lines are drawn. That is the end of your say on shit.
Uh-huh.
Beyond that is public space.
And what's in the
None of your
public
damn
is
business.
public. Yeah, yeah. You don't really have so much say once you're in public. That is true.
You know? And how offended would that lady be if we tried to get into her, right? Even in public.
Oh yeah.
Even in public. How offended would she be if we tried to get into her shit, her business,
Right.
tattle on her?
Right? Do the same
I'm just
thing.
saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big tattletale squealer or whatever. Yeah.
And God forbid if somebody had been overzealous or something and seen a car down there that just so happened to be turning around in the intersection and something happened to them, right?
Well, you know,
Because
I
you come
think
up
you
there,
have
you have a
the.
big
I
mouth.
think you are able to do. What is it? U-turns in public. You know,
No, you should go tell the cops right away. Didn't you hear the lady?
a U-turn is okay to do in public. Yeah, I've never been in private and done a U-turn. Well, maybe I have been in private and done a U-turn. I don't know. I'd have to think about that one for a minute.
Now, I don't know what was going on here, but I love to speculate. My speculation so far, just based off of the neighbors' input, is that people inside of this property were exercising their freedoms in a way that people were uncomfortable with nearby and shit. So they all turned a bigoted eye towards this property.
But
And
not
they just
not
start
too,
making shit up.
well, not too big of a bigoted eye,
No.
because if it really offended them, why didn't they narc and tattle
No, I
months
can
ago?
explain that one too. It's the old adage of as long as their shit's paid and it doesn't come on their property and stuff, they don't give a fuck.
Well, then why should they give a fuck today when they've got Lady
Absolutely
J
right.
standing on the open public sidewalk in front of their house?
Absolutely.
Why is all of a sudden it's okay that they
'cause his
go and
family's
ring
fed,
their
right? His family's fed,
buzz their
right?
horns?
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, that was a
No.
bunch of bullshit.
This
Yeah.
can happen whenever you want to exercise. I've had this happen to me. I get singled out. You want to exercise your freedoms in a way that other people are wearing masks. They want you to wear a
But
mask
you know,
and stuff.
if they want to say that I'm on the criminals' side, okay,
Next thing
whatever,
You know, you got an officer
whatever.
in your face because
You can say that all
you're
you
not wearing
want.
a mask.
That's your right to say that. That's your free speech. Doesn't make it correct. Doesn't make it right. But go ahead, say whatever you want to say. Go for it.
No, it's just,
You know?
This is me. I've had to fight trainloads of fucking people. This is bullshit, man. I'm
Yeah.
so sick of it when people don't just mind their own business.
Yeah.
What's on my face is my business, man. That's my property. What I'm doing with my property is my business. I'm not
That's
hurting
right.
anybody. Leave me alone. You know? Shit. Like the lady at the at the post office yesterday. How fast did things almost escalate into a physical situation?
Because we got a public employee
All starts
trying,
with-
trying to get make the peeps out there.
Well, even
Twitter
before
people.
that, it was the guy who thought he had some say-so over what I do with my stuff, who complained to the employee, who then, it was just this chain of events that could just stop. Just stop.
Yeah,
This
just stop.
is my shit.
Yeah,
Just stop.
that's right.
You know what I'm
What
saying?
you
Just
do
stop
with
right
your
there.
property is up to you.
I don't go out there and tell the guy, oh, I'm uncomfortable by the way you drive your car. I'm uncomfortable that you drive a car. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can't be driving anymore because I think you don't
Your
turn
freedom.
your turn signal
Your
on
freedom
quick
makes
enough.
me uncomfortable.
You did not turn your turn signal on quick enough to appease my way of thinking. So how dare you drive?
Yep.
You know, yeah, that's ridiculous. And I don't know about these guys if they
I don't
should
think
be
that's how you're
driving.
supposed to drive, man.
I don't know about that either. And we got a kiddo out there on the sidewalk they better be careful about.
Oh, it's Mr. Violence, Discipline. Violence solves stuff, I guess.
Anyway, they're processing or they're doing something in
Where?
here.
What the heck is going on?
I don't know. But we have let them know that at any point they can rescind, they can stop any investigation going on inside this house at any point. As far as I can tell, there was no warrant. None. Because it all came on a 911 call. So doubly, they can really kick these guys out of their house if they so desire.
And I speculate that it's the opposite, right? The cops probably want to get going. It's probably the other person that's like, and they just drag it on and on. they start squealing like a, like a canary, like they're just going and going and going. They want to tell them everything, every crime that occurred their whole life and shit.
They're in there singing their songs, huh? Like the canaries.
Oh,
huh?
and my other cousin, did I tell you about him?
And my other cousin.
It's kind of like the lady that just came up here.
My cousin Vinny, my cousin Vinny.
Over and above what needed to be done right now. My cousin Vinny, that's a good movie.
That is a good movie. I've seen bits and pieces and parts.
Yeah, man. That's one of your courtroom dramas. You can pick up some of your procedure. Because Vinny didn't know no procedure when he ended up in the courtroom. He had to learn it.
Okay. Tupac. We got Tupac in the house.
No way.
Yeah, we do.
My attitude is bucket, because motherfuckers love it.
We got Tupac in the house. Hey, Tupac. Fabulous having you aboard.
Oh, they get some relief. No, that's what I've been thinking.
We've got Unit 086. People's Unit 086. Adams County Sheriff just climbed aboard.
No, he's 86.
He's 86. He is 86.
I know.
He's People's Unit 86.
Oh, it says 441. I thought it said 411. I'm like, maybe you got the 411.
And it looks like they brought back the person that was in 091. Oh, there's two.
The guy they took earlier, they still have him. It's gone.
No, this is a different unit. It was 091 that they left in. Oh, yeah. And trust me, I know numbers. I wasn't a medical biller for as many years and not know numbers like I do. Oh, they're tearing down the crime scene tape as we speak, guys. They brought these gentlemen back to their casa. And we have Hernandez tearing down the crime scene tape, as well as Titus. Yeah.
Man, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that. I like positive.
I have the right to do this, so I have no reason to tell you.
Yeah, I'm certainly not trying to
Thank you for
bother
not pressing the line and trying to go in the house. I appreciate
Oh, no. You know what? Again, sir, I've gone all across this union and I beg officers, don't be lazy. Put this up. Don't tell me, a free person, where I can and can't step.
Right.
Put that up. I will follow that to the T. But yeah, unlawful directives, don't go there.
So we're leaving because the homeowners are here. The house is empty the whole time.
Cool.
Oh, thank you.
No one else is in there or nothing?
I don't know who you
no
guys
one
are
else
seeing
even in there. He's been wondering that the whole time.
Thank you.
All right, guys. They were keeping the guy's house safe for them, I think, basically.
Okay, well, I go for that. Thank you.
Yep. We're wrong sometimes. I'm wrong all the time.
We like speculating, though.
I love speculating.
Thanks again, Hernandez. Yeah, thank you for keeping it safe.
Nice.
Okay, so no fourth was being violated, but I did see an officer and...
You too,
Oh,
man.
you
Thanks,
too.
Hernandez.
You too.
The guy's nice, huh?
He's lovely.
Keep it up, man.
We need more like you out there.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. But yes, as the homeowners were gone, so they were keeping it safe. We were making sure nobody was having their fourth violated while people were gone from the house.
You got people in here still? Or people in the
Yes,
chat?
yes, we do.
Thank 'em.
We
Thank
got
'em for
6.
being here so
I
long.
want to thank each and every one of y'all for being aboard with Lady Justice and hanging out for over 3 hours on this live stream. That's first of all, I want to thank you. That shows me that there's diehards out there that will stand on the Constitution, just like Lady J will as well. Anyway, we were trying to make sure that somebody's rights were not being violated. I only saw one person in the vehicle, but there were actually 2.
You're ever
So-
a diligent avenger there, ladies.
Yes, I am. I wanted to make sure nobody had their rights stepped on, because all I could say is if others are in that house, they're getting their rights stepped on. And we didn't want that to happen. So that's why we stuck it out through thick and thin. Through thick and thin. Thank you, each and every one of you, for climbing aboard. And again, we're going to make sure that,
I'm glad you stuck around anyways, Lady J.
yeah. And what is actually against my van, I think,
Behind a garbage can behind it.
okay,
I think it was there when we pulled out the can.
okay. But anyway, I'm feeling safe. I think Mr. Amazing is feeling safe. And we are still going to bring you the best possible content that we can possibly muster.
You gotta
At
make
least
sure
I
you
am.
have that bell rung.
Yeah, ring that bell.
You gotta make sure you get your credit
Like-
card and send us a cash app so we can stay rolling, okay?
Like, share,
We're thirsty as
subscribe.
fuck. You think she's not thirsty right now? This lady deserves a drink.
Yeah,
Come
I've
on,
been
shoot her.
protesting
Shoot her
for
a
over
gallon.
3 hours, guys. But anyway, and it's all good. It's all good. I love each and every one of you.
Guys,
I do.
she's a sweeter.
Thank you, Mr. Amazing.
That was a gem.
It really was. It really was. I just wanted to make sure that everybody was safe and that people were not getting their rights violated in the house. I could have sworn that there was somebody in there. I know that they had a counselor such.
This for the mailman? This is one of the sweetest things I've ever seen in my life. I'm serious.
That is very,
Is this for
that's very
Or maybe a
sweet.
package, but I think
It's just to
that's for the
Sean.
mailman.
The mailman, I'm
You're
sure.
supposed to tip your mailman.
Well, yeah. I think that's cool. Anyway, guys, Lady J is going to go ahead and bounce out of here. And again, thank you, each and every one of you. And don't forget, clip up this long gem. Clip it up, make your own little things, get it out there, share it out there.
Both get a view that way.
Yeah, we both get a view that way, and just highlight where it came from. That's it. That's all I ask. And you're able to do that however you want to. Thanks again. Lady J, 1A, catching you all on the other side.
Like the guy kept laughing because nobody was in there. And stuff. That was fun, man.
That's why he was laughing.
Yeah, he was like, who's she talking about is in there? But